Hello guys, what's up? So good morning everyone. For later contextual timeline here, for anyone watching on YouTube, uh, today is the 24th of March. I'm just trying to connect to the chat here. Yeah, we're in. Okay. So good morning. Today is a very good day. I hope you are all ready. So I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna wait for a couple of you to join. There's a lot of stuff to cover here today, guys. It's gonna be awesome. I really hope you are prepared, because today we have tons to talk about. As you can say for the title already, as you can tell probably. So yeah, we're just gonna do some events while we wait for everyone to catch up. Let's see what's up here. Okay, we're gonna have some piñatas, Chuck Garrett, and Tarir. Yeah, why don't we do that while we wait? Yeah, guys. So yesterday it was funny because let me tell you, let me be really honest here with you guys. Yesterday I was to stream. I really intended to stream yesterday, but for some reason, I don't know why, yesterday I woke up and I felt like shit. Do you know those days that you have when you wake up and you feel like, what the fuck are you doing? What the hell are you even trying to do, mate? What? Life tries to challenge you, like tries to man up to you, come face to face with you, and you have to challenge her up and buff up as well. Oh man, that was tough yesterday, but today I woke up so motivated, and I have tons of shit to tell you guys today. I have tons of shit, because yesterday was actually a revelation day for me. So yesterday I was how do I put this? I was washing the dishes, and whilst I wash the dishes, by the way, guys, let me tell you something about myself. While I wash the dishes, I love to have music on. I love heavy music. Not always. Sometimes I listen to some blues or some rap. It depends on my mood. But yesterday I was blasting some heavy music. I remember being blasting some Lamb of God, some Munamarth as well, I believe. I'm not quite sure because my playlist is huge. But anyways, I was washing the dishes or doing the dishes whilst whilst listening to the music, and that triggers on me something what I like to call reflective thoughts, right? And I start reflecting about myself, and I start thinking, what do I want to do, how do I want to do it, and how to achieve it. So that became something that triggered, I don't know how to put it, but I came to a realization that I know what type of content I want to do. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I might as well try it, right? Why not? So yeah, that's why I today feel a little bit motivated, because I want to try new stuff. I want to see how this goes. So yeah, let's see how today's is gonna go. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good, let me tell you. By the way, I saw a lot of folks of you on Twitch just not opening your bags, your unidentified gear, just selling these. Don't ever sell these. These sometimes open up and you can get precursors out of them. If you don't know what a precursor is the ascended version of your legendary weapon that needs to be upgraded to become a legendary weapon. They're very expensive. They're about 100 gold. It depends on which precursor you get, but some of them are 100 gold, some of them are 200 gold, around that price. And if you sell these, you're giving another player the chance to drop precursors, and you're basically losing money there. So that's why you always open these. How do you tell you got a precursor? Well, when I get one, I can show you exactly how. No, guys, I'm kidding. When you get a precursor, the name on it, you see Soulbound on use there, and Salvage standard. It's the last tooltip that you have on weapons. Above that, it will tell you that this weapon on a special font and on some italic, I think it's on it. Do you see how it says there, crafted in the style, my pistol there? It says crafted in the style of the renowned Asuran genius Zoja. Yeah, that's how it's gonna look like. It will say this weapon is used as a precursor to craft, and then it will tell you the legendary that it crafts. So yeah, guys, you don't ever wanna sell your unidentified gear. So let me just say hi to everyone on chat.
My time is precious.
There we go. Great, so coming back to this, let me just salvage all my rares because I have a lot of rares, and rares are really good for globs of ectoplasm if you do salvage them. Globs of ectoplasm are quite good to craft all sorts of exotics and rare weapons, and you really want to have as many globs of ectoplasm as you can have. You can also use globs of ectoplasm if you don't know, if you're new to the game. Globs of ectoplasm can always be used as well to ectogamble. Ectogambling is not something that I recommend anyone doing it, but if you're into it, you can gamble your ectoplasms for gold. You may lose, you may win. It entirely depends on you. Maybe later I'll do a special video on it. Who knows? Who knows, guys? So let me just see here. Why isn't it this? Oh, I see. I totally understand what's going on. Okay, great. So now, we were about to go to our special piñata. Let's go to the Mistlock Sanctuary passkey. Let's use that. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're feeling well and energized because we have a lot to get to today. Oh, by the way, yesterday, that's why we're going to do the end. Let me tell you. I'll tell you exactly why I'm gonna do these strikes for End of Dragons today. There's a very special reason, and the special reason is yesterday I dicked out of our static for some reason. I had some personal affairs, so I actually couldn't attend to the static. So yesterday, as far as I know, we had I want to say three, maybe 4 players ready to do the strikes. Unfortunately, though, it didn't go right to plan because I missed and other players missed as well. So we're actually still looking for folks. Currently, I think we have 8 members on the static, maybe 7 because one of them actually hasn't replied to me yet, and I don't know if he's gonna reply or not. So yeah. If you do want to join a static group, and if you want to do End of Dragon statics on a weekly basis, we do them every Thursday at 9:30 GMT, that's London time, PM. So yeah, just join, sign up there on our Discord, just join our Discord, DM me or Storm, we're both organizing it, so yeah. Just hit me up if you do wish to join, and we will be glad to have you. Whether you're experienced, whether if you're a newcomer or someone that has lots of hours into the game, we don't fucking care. We're gonna clear this content smoothly, I'm sure. We just need folks to get used to one another and playing together. But hey, that's part of the team. That's why you make a team. So this map actually doesn't have the piñata. Let's see here on our Path of Fire. Crystal Oasis. Piñata, let's go. It's... oh shit, they're both full. Oh, this one isn't full. Can I join? Oh, now it's full. Let's keep trying to join. I really wish that the ArenaNet pushes out the map queue PvE. For PvE? Oh man, the map queue for PvE is gonna be big. It's gonna be really big. I hate to do this every single time there's a stacked event, man. I just want to know how many people are in the queue, and that way I can actually try to find another instance, and they could do that with the queue. They could tell you, hey, there's that instance is full, but here's the other instances available, and you can choose which instance you want to join. That would be big. That would be huge if they do that. I really hope they do that. It's something that I think everyone would benefit, including Arena. Because this, man, this is just awful. Look at this. Look at this. This is just annoying, isn't it? How awful is this, guys? Gamers, come on. Is this content? Do you consider this content? I don't consider this content. This is awful, man. This is horrible. Hey, Johan, how are you? Hope you're having a good morning. Oh man, this just sucks.
I can't wait till I'm old enough to race.
This actually just sucks. Let me leave. Try to join this one. There's no one on this one. Great.
I can't wait.
And there's not another one. So there's only 2 pinatas with commanders. At least on the LFG, and we can't join neither of them. This sucks, man. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna do. Let me check here on Blish what other events we have. Ooh, Guiding Blackout. Well, we did that. We did that 2 days ago. I don't want to repeat myself very often here. There's gonna be a ley line anomaly. Oh, but that is very close to Chuck Aaron. What was needed for the raid statics? It's not raids, not yet. We're still on End of Dragon strikes. What was needed is full DPS right now. As far as I can tell, by the way, because there's one person at least that's not replying to me, and I don't know if they want to come next week or if they really quit. So I still don't know. If they really quit, I think we need an Alack DPS as well. Or an heal Alack, and we can adapt there. So, Ley Line Anomaly, that's really close to Chuck Aaron, but let's try it. Chuck Aaron is at 30. The Ley Line Anomaly, which is, by the way, where is it? Which is gonna be on the Gandharan Fields, I guess? Yep, Gandharan Fields. Let's go and do that. Oh, you have a Alack Renegade. That's amazing, man. That's really good. That actually works out. Were you actually ready yesterday? I kind of missed. I don't know if you catch that, but I kind of missed for personal reasons. I wasn't expecting to miss, but hey. Family stuff sometimes just comes along and fucks your plans up. It happens. But next week I'll be there, leading the group. And I hope to see you, man. So, let's see here. Do we even have a commander? We do? Is that a commander? That is a commander. Oh, but I can't join their squad. Let's see where he is. He's not on he's not actually on a jumping puzzle, because the only jumping puzzle that I know of on this map is the Aether Blade one, which is south, and the commander is up north. So, let's check it out. Let's see what this is. But yeah, yesterday my revelation while washing the dishes was pretty incredible, let me tell you. So, do you know how I... Well, you don't actually, but I love these archaeology documentaries, ancient civilizations. I love that kind of stuff. And man, it's really awful to try to do that type of content. Although, if you're smart about it, and if you look at those type of documentaries, they always have someone talking, and you can tell how they do it. And if you pay real attention to, I don't know, I don't think it's just archaeology documentaries. That's the example I'm using, because that's the most familiar thing I'm used to it. Because you don't see a lot of that on TV shows or normal movies, you know, those movies that appeal to a broader audience. They don't really have, well, they kind of have more visuals than actual sound and storytelling through sound. Some of them do, but not all of them. So once you come up to these, you can actually tell how they maintain a conversation by making suspense and by making just a little touch of drama every now and then, even in normal conversations. And oh, by the way, I just thought of one of the best TV shows that does this with normal conversations. Like, just two characters having a normal conversation can have an impactful and a really tense moment. And I think The Boys from Amazon does this really, really well. The Boys is amazing in its characters and the way they interact with one another. Was not able, was out on business, hoping to join next week. Yeah, I hope you really do, and I'm really glad to hear that you're hoping to join, because we really want to establish this group so we can have a little bit more leeway to what content we do, because there's a lot of folks that really want to try out raids, there's a lot of folks that really want to try out some CMs, and well, with a static we can do that, right? Without a static, you can actually do any of that. You can try to do it on the LFG, but the LFG on Guild Wars 2 sucks, man. And I don't know if the way that Guild Wars 2 works, you could put some sort of queue like Elder Scrolls Online has or like Final Fantasy has, because we don't use a typical support tank DPS trinity, right? It's so weird. I don't know how Guild Wars 2 can actually solve this. If you do have suggestions, though, I can read them out, and we can actually discuss that. But it's some of the most contradicting aspects of Guild Wars 2. Because if you look at the combat in Guild Wars 2, the combat feels amazing, and it's one of the most fun mixes of tap targeting and action combat. It does the mix really, really well, like astonishing well. If you look at even the underwater combat, it's one of the best underwater combats in the entire MMO genre. So you can't really blame the Guild Wars 2 combat for not having a trinity, but when you put it into into a static format, into a 10-man group format, or into a 5-man group format, an organized content format, it's really hard not to have that trinity, because you really want to push the insane amount of damage as much as possible, and you need DPSs for that. And if you have DPSs, you're gonna need supports, because the DPSs can't sustain themselves by themselves. So it's really hard to push this type of, I don't know, man. It's really, really difficult for them to solve this issue that they have with the LFG and the organized group content. It's one of the craziest problems that they have, in my opinion. If you do think that Guild Wars 2 has another great big issue, yeah, shout that out. I'm eager to listen and discuss it. Because I really think that some of the issues that the community brought up, it's not that really a big of an issue. There are some issues that may disturb you just so slightly, but you may only encounter them once during your entirety run of the game. Like legendary items, right? It's a pain in the ass to do legendary items, but you're gonna do them only once. Like the sky scale, it's painfully grindy to do the sky scale. But at the same time, you only do it once. So it kind of becomes an experience of its own. Even the pain aspect of it becomes part of your journey and part of your experience. Do you focus on one main class, or do you play all of them? I don't play all of them just yet, but I do kind of have lots of classes. I have all of them except Thief and Mesmer at level 80. I do quite enjoy my warrior. I do think he's my main. I don't think, because I do have the most amount of hours on my warrior. He's the only character that I have that has all of the maps at 100%. If you look at my map here, I have world completion at 100%. I have all the maps from all the raids, all the living worlds, all the guild halls. This character has been every single way of the world of Tyria. Yeah, it has everything. Every jumping puzzle. This guy has done all the content. This is my warrior. This is my main, if you say so. But if you look at organized content, I actually love to do support. So I do use my Guardian a lot. I've been using a lot of Tempest as of late, as well as the Mechanist. So I have lots of experience on that, as well as my Necromancer, which I've been using tons and tons and tons on PvP. I love Necromancer on PvP, man. But Johan, what are your favorite classes? Do you have a main? Do you play all of them? What's the deal here? Let me know, let me know. Because I really think that if you do only play one class in Guild Wars 2, you're kind of missing out. You're kind of missing out because the combat in Guild Wars 2 and the way that Guild Wars 2 approaches classes and their elite specs is very unique, man. It's one of those things that you can't just deny, and I think I just missed the event, didn't I? I'm just waiting here, but everyone's gone, so... And it's 23, so 2 minutes, they've killed it already. Oh my fucking god, I'm just talking and talking. Let's do check, Aaron. I'm just talking and talking and just lost the event. Let's try to be more careful here, guys. Oh, that's entirely my bad. Jesus. But hey, look, at least we're having a chat. So I actually think that Guild Wars 2, in terms of classes and its approach, like each class has its own mechanics. Some classes can't swap weapons. Some classes use some sort of mana or some sort of resource as such of mana. You can have the energy on your Revenant. You can have your oh, what's on Thief? You see, I don't play Thief, so I'm actually not very familiar with those terms. But I think it's, well, it's not endurance. Endurance is your stamina bar. Oh man, what initiative? I think it's initiative, right? Yeah, on Thief you have initiative. You kind of have these different ways of approaching the game if you play on a different class. So I do think that playing a different class on Guild Wars 2 and having multiple classes is an experience on itself. It's not like every other game, or almost every other game, where classes feel very, very the same. Even action MMORPGs can have that feeling, right? Because you only attack or a heavy attack and dodge, and all the classes do that. Some have combos, others have not, but they don't have a special mechanic attached to it. They don't have a special type of gameplay attached to it. You may do ranged attacks, or you may do close combat attacks, and that's it, right? It's kind of sad. I have most hours in my Guardian. Oh, good choice. Guardian is a good choice, Johan. I really like that. But I enjoy playing Revenant and Elementalist a lot. Oh man, I can't... look, Johan, you've won my heart already. Working on Legendary Light Armor right now because I have 5 Ascended sets in Heavy. 5 Ascended sets in Heavy? Jesus! Damn, yeah, you kind of do need some of the crazy stats. And if you do play a lot of versatile builds, you kind of do need a lot of different stats. But... hey, yeah, Legendary Armor is gonna be really big for you, man. I think you really need it. Where are you doing the raids, you told me? Let me just check here. Working on Legendary Light Armor. You don't tell me. Where are you working on it? You're doing raids, you're doing PvP, World vs. World? I suffer from FOMO big time in this game. Yeah, this game, man. Look, this game is not very big on its microtransactions, but when it hits, FOMO is really impactful. That's the only term that I get, because look, Guild Wars 2 doesn't have a lot of good skins all the time. It just has a few good ones every single week, and once now and again you'll get really juicy one that you really want. But next week it will be gone, and that's where the FOMO kicks in. So you do kind of get some weeks where you're alright, but other weeks you're just like, oh my god, I want it all. And this week it's the outfits, all of them on sale, and there's a lot of FOMO. PvP and raids. Yeah, nice choice, man. PvP, I do think it's much easier, I think. You just need to play, right? They don't ask you to actually be good at PvP, I think. I think everyone can actually do it on PvP. The same as World vs. World, right? I don't know, because I haven't done it on PvP. I haven't done any of the legendaries. I'm working on the legendary armor of World vs. World. I do have the back piece, the trinket, and Astrolaria, and that's it. Well, I mean, it's 3 legendaries. It's not nothing, but hey, it's not fully legendary like some of the players that you see out there. But we'll get there. We'll surely get there. Do you intend to get to fully legendary, Johan? And if you would, which character would you put it on? Or which armor class would you put it on? Heavy, medium, light? I think I would put it on heavy, just because of my warrior, guardian, and revenant, which I do play the 3 of them. Oh, by the way, you asked me about my classes. I also play a lot of revenant on War vs. World. I think Vindicator on War vs. World is so juicy, and oh man, I have a lot of fun with the sustain that it has, the Condi cleanse, and then just you can drill your opponents so slightly every now and then, and they'll just fall to the ground. And if you're really good and you can catch them off their dodge, you can just use your elite on Archimedes and just use the spear. I think it's Archimedes, right? Yeah, it's Archimedes. Saint Victor is the support one. Yeah, and you can have some fun there. Light legendary, yeah, light legendary. The light legendary for raids is the most beautiful one, in my opinion. If you look at the 3 of them, the medium is kind of a disappointment, right? Because it's a trench coat, another trench coat for the medium class. But the trench coat is quite good, in my opinion, compared to a lot of trench coats that you have in the game. But man, I just want something else for medium. And the heavy, well, it's some sort of Iron Man type. It hides a lot of your character. It's good, don't take me wrong, but I don't know, I'm kind of tired of seeing it. You see that a lot, the heavy legendary raids armor. So Chuck Garrett will be active in 30 seconds. Let's try not miss this one, shall we? Then we'll have about 5 minutes to do the event. Then we'll do Auric Basin, and then just before we do strikes, I'll do the tier list. Yeah, it's gonna be good. The tier list, I have some surprises for you guys. So there's 2 tier lists that we're gonna do today. The first one is the surprising one, which is the festivals one. I really like that idea, and that idea came up on a stream very recently. That idea just came to my head while streaming. So I do think we're gonna have quite some fun. I'm just gonna crack some eggs here so we can get that participation in. We can help these gamers build up this bonus egg level. But yeah, the tier list for festivals I think is gonna be quite good, because I have some hot takes. I do have some hot takes for the festivals, and especially as well for the fractals. I don't think many of you will agree on my opinion of the best fractals, or you might. I don't know. Let's see. We will see, guys. We will see how it goes. But I do hope that you guys also do your tier lists as well. I'm gonna leave the link down below just before I start doing mine. And I really want you guys to share yours, because I don't know, man. I want to see what is the overall consensus here of the community. I'm gonna share them on Facebook and on Twitter, the links as well, but that will be after this stream, so that I don't have to do it while streaming. But yeah, I really want to know what the community thinks of the festivals, because I'm really curious. Like, there's really good festivals on Guild Wars 2. I think Guild Wars 2 does festivals really well. There's some disappointing ones, but the big ones I think really nailed the feeling of the game. So this is at level 9 right now, and we're still hitting the eggs. Oh yeah, by the way, today I am still taking care of my niece this morning, so I just need to pay attention to what she is doing at all times. Every now and then I just need to check on her, but it's fine, it's fine. So let's kill the legendary Chuck Garrett. We might get the infusion here. That would be so cool. That would be juicy, wouldn't it? Like getting my first time the Chuck Garrett infusion on stream. There would be no dispute. You guys would have to believe me. Oh shit. So let's charge our dragon trigger. Our flow is going up ever so slightly. I don't know why. I need to increase my flow. Okay, let's use Dragon Trigger again. We need to be careful with that purple pud. That purple goop. That's really dangerous. You don't want to step on that. Even the Jade bot struggles to res you on that. Just so you can understand the amounts of damage that does. Look at that. Look at those gamers down there. They're not to blame, because sometimes you don't see the goop doesn't load on your client, and it becomes quite a mess. Oh, the goop, I think it's right there. We need to be careful. Can we CC though? I don't think we have the CC, guys. Look at this. Oh, we did. Nice. So there's no goop. We really need to be careful with that goop. Let's charge our Dragon Trigger again. First some Might with for Great Justice. And that should be it. Right? There it is. Nice. Now, if we hurry, we might actually catch another Chuck Garand still up. Where is my roller beetle? Right here. Let's go. We'll open these up. I think they're still up. I'll always check the most right side, because the right side, the most is the one that takes the longest. That's what I meant. Oh Jesus! It is still up. Okay, we have 30 seconds. Let's try to CC this. Ooh, the goop. You see, that's what happened. I don't have the goop on my client. Let me try to Jade bot. Ah, god damn it. I got hit by the Chuck Garand. You see what happens when it doesn't load? When it doesn't charge on your client? You get that invisible just pool of death. It really, really sucks. And now I just picked my Sky Skill for some reason instead of my Roller Beetle. Is it done? Oh, it's done. They're turning back, so it's done. Hey, we tried. But it's fine, it's fine. We still got one, so we still have our chance to get the infusion right here. Wait. What is going on? My client is taking a while to load these. Is it my internet connection? Let me see my ping. No, my ping is quite good. Did I loot these already? Oh, I did, okay. So, no infusion. It's alright, we're gonna get it next time, don't worry. You always have to keep your hopes up, guys. Next time, there's always a next time, right? Oh, by the way, if you don't know, if you always stand on this wall, just wondering, like, what I'm gonna do right now, I'll give you an advice. If you just go to the lanes, look at this. If you just go to the lanes, there's a lot of crystallized supply caches around that you can loot, and these are the same that you find on the other side of the wall, so you can almost double or triple your loot if you go really fast and grab all the supply caches on the lane. So you have 9 minutes to do that, and if you wish, you can get a lot of loot just by, you know, wandering around, grabbing some caches, killing some of the mobs that actually try to bother you, which some of them won't. Some of them are quite easy. But yeah, you need to be careful with the chalk. The chalk can be quite dangerous if you're not careful. But yeah, this guys, just keep in mind. Look, I have 60 greens, 59 blues, and we just have this. Okay, so keep track of that. Keep track of that while I'll do this, and then I'll show you up the results. Is that another one? No. And you just need to go around the place where the Chuck Garand spawns, because after that there's not many more that you can actually find. So I do think this lane has been quite poor on crystallized supply caches. It only gave us 4 or 3 that I can recall. But hey, we can check still another 3 lanes, and sometimes even in the middle where the waypoint is, you can find some as well. And this is a way to increase your loot, increase your gold per hour, instead of you just wandering there for 10 minutes. But I guess most of the times people just use it to check Reddit, check their social media, I don't know, make a break or something like that.
Better than moon loot.
But if you don't want to, and if you don't know, you can just use this. And remember, they don't always spawn on the same spot. So you do kind of have to look around. Sometimes they spawn up here among the mushrooms. Sometimes they spawn down below. There's another one. And let's just check around here, because sometimes here you can have some as well. Around this mushroom here, no. And what about down here? This is the furthest that I've already found. One was the furthest was around here. So if you don't find one there, I don't think you should bother searching any further, and you can move to another lane. So yeah, today I woke up and I always take my nieces to school. All right. In the morning, my sister wakes me up because she needs to go to work before they get to school. They need to get ready and everything. So today I woke up with my sister, and one of my nieces went to the school. The other doesn't have a teacher, so she needed to stay home. Whilst I was walking the dog and taking my niece to school, I saw this hugely comedic character. Like, you know some of those guys that you see sometimes on videos of New York or something like that, where they're just crazy. They're performers, right? They're artists. I know that. And they're doing it for a living. But it is so funny. Like, the guy was a statue of oh, you might not know this because this is some Portuguese history right here. But Luís Camões. Luís is a poetic writer from the times of discovering of the discoveries of Spain and Portugal, just trying to find out which one of them could find the most new world, as they called it back then, right? Referencing like the Americas and such. It's quite funny that the guy was... Oh, Luís Camões lost an eye on a battle, I think, during a battle, because he went to the military while he was young, something like that. It was actually funny to see this guy making a statue of that character, but at the same time, the statues just moved ever so slightly, and what he would do... And this happened while I was passing with my niece, okay? We pass through a park every single morning, because the way to school, there's a green park where I can take the dog as well out. So I take the dog, I take my niece, and we do both things in one journey. I try to be kind of efficient there. But yeah, so I find this guy, and this guy just stands there in the park, in the middle of the park, with a stand. And whilst I was passing, the guy just moves his hand and just takes the blindfold of his left eye, because the you know, as I told you, Luís Camões lost his eye, and he just lifts the blindfold. You know, those pirate kind of blindfolds. I don't know how do you call it in English. I'm sorry about that, but you know. And the guy just winks to my niece, and she laughs, starts having a blast. And she asked me, "Hey, what was he doing?" It's kind of funny, try to explain how those guys make a living out of that to my niece. But yeah, we had some quite funny moment with that. Oh god, this shock here. Just want to get my crystallized supply cache and tell my story. But yeah, that's actually the end of the story. The shock Garen kind of ruined it there, because yeah, I couldn't actually focus. I was trying to survive, goddammit. This shock. Ugh, I hate you. But yeah, it was kind of funny to see my niece interact with one of those street artists for the first time. She might have interacted before, but just I wasn't present, so. Okay, Okay, and that might be the last one if we don't find any of them over here. There's one over there, and you can see that they shine this blue light even through walls. That's an easy way to find them. Okay, and that should be all of them. I don't think there's... Only if there's one in the middle that I didn't catch. Let's see here. And we still have 3 minutes. So, as you can tell, guys, this leaves you a lot of time to grab your loot. Even in some of the groups or the instance maps that take a few extra minutes to take it out. But yeah, and you can find some over here sometimes as well. But I don't see any blue light, so I guess that's it. And now we just wait. And we just have to wait 3 minutes or 2 minutes and a half instead of the old 10 minutes over there, just wondering what to do right now. But yeah, I really want to share with you guys as well one of these streams. I need to share with you what I do every day to ensure that I get gold every day, even if I don't play a lot, because there's a lot of things that you can do to get some gold even if you're not actively playing, if that makes sense, especially in regards of spirit shards. If you do have lots of spirit shards, you can make a lot of gold. I'm kind of gathering mines right now. I want to reach around 500 and then spend them all and convert all those materials to tier 6, sell them for a profit, and make around, I don't know, maybe 300 gold on that, maybe more. It all depends on how much I need to invest as well. It all depends on the economy, guys. It all depends on the economy of the game. And remember, if a lot of people are selling these, if a lot of people are doing these conversions from tier 5 materials to tier 6 materials, they are gonna drop in price. And that's what you want to do, right? You want to lower the prices so that more people can do legendaries. But if more people do legendaries, the game needs to get another type of way to incentivize players to farm those materials. So yeah, there's kind of a double-edged sword there. You need to be very, very careful with what you cut it with. Let me just have a sip on the water here. My throat is going quite dry. And look at that, we're almost up. 25 seconds to go. And you know what? I'll actually do Auric Basin later today. I won't do it right now. We'll just jump right into the tier list. I think I gave enough time for everyone to join up. Yeah. So I hope you guys are ready, because our tier list is coming right up. I'm just gonna load these and put ourselves in a nice place so that we can have a nice background with some nice Guild Wars 2 music as well, right? So let's open these up, or dissolve them as the game suggests. And look at that, you can get just one spirit shard just for getting down chest, which is really good. Some of you might not know, but spirit shards is one of the most valued currencies of the game. If you do understand how the economy works and how to use your spirit shards, your gold will quite increase substantially.
Better than movement.
And if you do have gold, and if you can make a good supply of gold on a steadily basis, you can get gem store items, right? Because you can convert your gold for gem store items, for gems. And that way, any cosmetic that you see in game is obtainable to you, even if you don't have the money. And a lot of games don't allow you to do that. So if you don't know that about Guild Wars 2, there you go. So that's what we got. There's a lot of loot. there's a lot of stuff to open up, so let's start with that.
Better than moon loot.
No infusion though. It's quite sad, isn't it? Doing this for the past 7 years and no infusion. Oh, we're ruining it. You gotta give me a break. Okay. We opened the unidentified gear later. I kind of want to stack more of it. But yeah, that's it. So, where are we going? I think we can go to one of the End of Dragons areas where you get a really nice soundtrack going on the background. End of Dragons is an amazing soundtrack, especially around Saitsang. I really like Saitsang. Saitsang looks amazing, man. Any area of the new expansion, including Gaiola Delves, oh, it just looks amazing. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. They did it. Guild Wars 2 has always had amazing soundtracks, right? If you kind of think about it, throughout all these years, Guild Wars 2 has had an amazing team of sound writers and soundtrack compositors. It's really funny how they can always bring up the level and kind of level up through each release. Even through the Iceberg Saga, I think that's one of the things that Iceberg Saga did really well. Well, maybe the only thing that the Iceberg Saga did really, really well. But the soundtrack on the Iceberg Saga is really good. It's really good. You have some moments in the Iceberg Saga that you get quite astonished by, just in terms of soundtrack. I'm just gonna find a good place here so that we can do our very own tier list. By the way, I did the tier list templates a couple while ago and forgot about them, which I think it's the best thing, because now I can just go with a clean mind and just let's do this. Yeah, and I'll kind of stay here, huh? What do you say? What do you say about that? That looks good, doesn't it? Let me just check here. It does look good. So the only thing that I need is to put the actual sound of the game whilst in the background. So let's unmute that. Take our UI off. And let's get into the tier list. Right, guys? Okay. So let me pull this up. And let's transition. So for everyone, any single one of you that's watching on YouTube later, welcome, welcome. This is the festival's tier list. First off, I want to tell you right off the bat that for me, this is only right for my own personal opinion on these festivals. I don't intend to make this as, oh, this is the only opinion that's valid. It's not, right? I really want you guys to share your own tier list as well. So you can leave it down in the comments. I'll leave the description for all of these tier lists right down below in the description for any of you that really want to, hey, come as well and check that out. Because if you do share your own, I might just reply to you and I might just tell you, hey, look, I really like your opinion. I really think you have some solid arguments there. Or I might just tell you that you suck and you don't know anything about the game, and we can argue about that as well. So bring me your own opinion. I really want to know. First off, let's do some standpoints here. Every single one of these festivals is good in my opinion. Although I did, as you can see, there's 6 festivals and there's 6 tiers. I am gonna make myself put 1 through each tier. So we're gonna have the worst festival in my opinion, although I do think they're all good at bare minimum, okay? They're all good festivals, but I'm gonna tell you which one I think it's the worst implemented and the best implemented, okay? What I think it's the most creative and most game-breaking festival, right? Because let's define what we want for festivals. When we have a festival in an MMO like Guild Wars 2, what are we looking for? Well, in my opinion, what I'm looking for in a festival, it's quite simple. Throughout the weeks that the festival is up, I want to feel motivated to get into the festivities of the event and do the actual activities of the festival. So, if you think about it, when there's one of those not festivals but just small events where you need to contribute, like in the fractals that happened I think 1 or 2 years ago, where you can contribute some of your fractal currencies to fulfill a bar, and then you with all get a reward. That doesn't really motivate me to do it, you know. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. No, it isn't. It isn't fun. You just put your currencies in and you get them out. That's not fun for me. That doesn't even count as like an event, right? That's just something that they're doing. I don't know. I don't know why, by the way. But yeah, so with these events, what I really want to point out is that they're well designed for those weeks. So you gotta keep in mind that these are timed events. These will be out, and then they'll come back next year where you can farm them again. So farming them, it's a really high point for me. If you can farm them, that's a valid festival, because if you can farm it, you do have an incentive to go after the festival. If it has good weapons or good cosmetics attached to it, that really counts as well. How does it feel like playing it? Because you can just be playing an event, not having fun, which kind of is not what you want or not what you're looking for, right? And overall, the activities involved with the event, that's what I'm going to point out, and that's what I'm going to be criticizing about these events, and that's what I'm going to use to put these into tiers. So let's start off, shall we? Oh man, what an intro. Yeah, right off the bat, let's go with Dragon Bash. We'll do these by order, right? Dragon Bash. Ooh, we start off with our right foot, right? I really like Dragon Bash. First off, Dragon Bash is on Holbrack, if you don't know. Dragon Bash is all about the slaying of the first dragon. Dragon Bash came in the first season of Living World, and it was a festival when we defeated Zaitan, I believe. So there was this like huge festival for Zaitan, and now the festival has really developed, and it even incorporated some of the Suwon stuff later down from this year, which is really good. I really like to see festivals develop throughout the years, and Dragon Bash has been quite off from us. It wasn't really used as a festival, as a yearly festival throughout the years, but it returned very recently, right? About 3 years or 4 years ago, and now we have it in a yearly type of festival, which has been amazing. Dragon Bash, it has really one good activity that I enjoy, and that's the arena. The Dragon Bash arena is great. You can just get in there and farm a lot. You get some really cool bosses. You get to defeat some cool minions. You have some goals to fulfill there in an amount of time. So you can get some really cool fun in there. You can try it solo as well, which, well, good luck with that. It kind of is punishing, but hey, it's fun as well. One of the things that Dragon Bash does also that I do enjoy is the dragons, right? The dragons on Holbrack just wandering around. The piñatas, the dragon piñatas, that's fun as well. Oh man, Dragon Bash is really good, isn't it? In terms of farming, Dragon Bash, it gives you oh, what is it called? I'm missing. But the currency of Dragon Bash, those confettis, I think it's confettis, right? Is it? Is it confettis? No, it's not confettis. It's those silly candies from the... Oh man, I do the piñata every single day on my home instance, and now I can't remember the fucking currency. It's amazing. It's astonishing. But yeah, the currency itself, well, you can get some loot out of it, but it's not the best one. For me, Dragon Bash, I would say it is a C. Yeah, I would say Dragon Bash is definitely a C. A C, it's right in the middle for me. It's not really one of the best, but it's not one of the worst either. I think Dragon Bash is really solid, and if they ever try to rework one of these festivals, I really think that Dragon Bash is the minimum that they should do, in my opinion. This is like the stepping stone where I always want them to go from. Dragon Bash is like a bare minimum type of event, you know? Like, it has all the qualities that you look for in a festival. You do have the race. Oh, god damn it, the race. Oh, the race. Does the race put it in B, though? The race is really fun. I love the fucking race of Dragon Bash. It's one of the best races in the entire game. Oh, the race in Dragon Bash is so cool. And everybody does it, right? Because you do have the achievement to do them every year. Oh, the race from Dragon Bash is one of the best. Now, but I'm gonna leave it at C. We're gonna leave it at C. I've made my mind. Dragon Bash is C. Let's move on. 4 wins. Oh, fuck me. Okay, 4 wins. So, 4 wins is one of those crazy festivals where you get a whole new map. The Labyrinth Cliffs? Labyrinth Cliffs? Something like that. Man, the map is really good. Now it has incorporated skiff racing, which is the only skiff racing in the game. It's crazy how ArenaNet doesn't use that much elsewhere. You should really have more skiff races. But skiff racing in 4 Winds, you have that. You have a lot of pickups to get in the 4 Winds. A lot of activities to do as well. And the 4 Winds comes attached with other like sub-event or sub-festival, which is the Queen's Gambit. And the Queen's Gambit is amazing, right? Every time we have 4 Winds, I think about the Queen's Gambit. I don't know why, but I get more excited about the Queen's Gambit. I do have the Kingslayer achievement, which it was crazy to get. It's one of the best experiences in terms of solo content for the game. You really test yourself and your knowledge about your build and your class in the Queen's Gambit, and I really, really appreciate that. Oh man, the Queen's Gambit really pushes me now to not know where to put this. The Festival of 4 Winds is strictly riddled with some sort of jumping puzzles because of the pickups. With the pickups, you can get a lot of jumping puzzle experience into the game. You also have the Griffin courses, which are amazing as well, right? The Griffin courses are always good. I love to get Griffin courses. Oh man, this is hard. But you know what? I really think that Festival of 4 Winds deserves a B spot. I really think that you get a new map, you get a sub festival attached to it. I really think that this is a B tier festival. Festival of 4 Winds is solid as fuck, and I wish that we could have more like that. Oh man, I wish we could have a single map for every single festival. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? But hey, there you go. Festival of 4 Winds, B tier. Done. Moving on. We come to the hot take here. This is my hot take. Halloween, guys. Halloween. So, Halloween is, in my point of view, the community's all-time favorite festival in Guild Wars 2. What do you think, guys? Do you think Halloween is the best festival in the game? I quite disagree. I think it's one of the best, don't get me wrong. I actually am gonna do this right now so you guys don't just point your guns at me and start firing. I think Halloween is A tier. I definitely think Halloween is the second best festival in the game. Not the best though. I love the Labyrinth. I fucking love the Labyrinth. It's so good. The jumping puzzle, the Clock Tower is one of the best jumping puzzles in the game. I like the races in the Labyrinth. I don't actually enjoy the dungeon, or that sort of encounter that you have with the Mad King. And I do enjoy Mad King Says. Well, Halloween happens in Lion's Arch. It really transforms Lion's Arch into this dark, moody, really skeptic, really like Halloween style, filled with pumpkins and filled with cauldron pots and everything. I really like that. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that I really wanted to see from Halloween. I love the weapons. That is something that the Festival of 4 Winds doesn't actually excite me about. It's the weapons, and I think Halloween actually wins that by a mile. You can farm Halloween for infusions, which is really good. It's one of the biggest wins for this festival. It's the amount of gold you can farm from it. Just there in the Labyrinth, right? You just go around. But it's kind of... You can have some fun, but it kind of gets boring after some hours of doing it, right? And, oh man, the Halloween. I don't actually, when the Halloween is up, I actually love to go to the Halloween for a couple of hours, but then I don't stay there for long. Halloween is really good. Halloween is definitely one of the best, but damn, I think there is one better. and you're gonna see which one. But yeah, Halloween has been one of the best maps or one of the best festivals ever since launched. You have all those special bosses in the labyrinth with the doors. It gets a lot of fun, but if you stay there for long, it gets boring. I think Halloween it deserves like some sort of new activity incorporated into the Halloween. What do I mean by this? If you look at Winter's Day, if you look at the Lunar New Year, you have this PvP mode, and I do think that a PvP mode in Halloween where you're like a skeleton or you're like I don't know, the Bloody Prince or something like that, or a candy corn golem there, whatever, but something that would give a new twist to Halloween, and I think Halloween has been lacking on it, a new twist. And if you look at Halloween as it is, I don't think there's much more that they can do with it, right? Like they can do the PvP mode as I was saying, but they've already done a race, so I don't expect them to ever do a new map for the Halloween. I think the Halloween is always gonna stay on Lion's Arch. I don't know, man. Halloween, I don't see a lot of potential as a festival. I think that really makes out my point, because I also intend to see, like, I really want these festivals to keep on going and keep on delivering new content throughout the time that they released throughout each year, right? And I don't see much coming out from Halloween. You did get Palawa Joko though. Palawa Joko was a really good addition, but it's not enough. I wanted something to do with Palawa. Why didn't they give us a strike for Palawa Joko? You have a strike for Winter's Day. Hey, Arena, here it is. You want me to put, hey, Guild Wars 2 community, you want me to put Halloween in S tier? Give me a fucking strike of Palawa Joko in the Halloween, just like you have one for Winter's Day. And that, I actually think that would be a top tier content for Halloween. It would be Palawa Joko strike. It would be fucking amazing. Just imagine that, guys. It would be fucking great. And you could have a proper fight for Palawa Joko, which you didn't have in the story version of it. Okay, that's Halloween done. 3 more to go. Let's keep on going. So, the Lunar New Year. I kinda got to say this, guys. The Lunar New Year, it's not good. It's not that good. It's passable, right? Hey, you have the Lunar New Year this week. Okay. Let's do some Dragon Ball, maybe. That's what I think about the Lunar New Year. You can farm a lot of luck on it. That is a good point of the Lunar New Year. But at the same time, you can't get a lot of fun out of it the same way. I think Lunar New Year, and this is gonna be quite quick, guys. The Lunar New Year, I just think it's F tier. I think of all the festivities that we have, and that's maybe because it's really close to the Winter's Day, and maybe I get tired of festivals during the Winter's Day, so I don't actually interact very much with Lunar New Year besides the luck farm. Oh man, I don't know. I really think Lunar New Year needs much more. And it happens on the same side as Winter's Day. It happens on Divinity's Breach. It doesn't feel unique. It doesn't have... like, the aesthetic of it, yeah, I understand. But man, now that we have Kantha, why don't give us a Lunar New Year or New Kaineng? You see what I'm saying about these festivals? You gotta give me more, man. And the Lunar New Year is kind of a disappointment if you take into consideration all the other festivals. Moving on. That's the Lunar New Year done. Now, are you ready, guys? Because it's time for, that's right, my favorite, my top tier, the best festival in Guild Wars 2, and it's right next week. It's coming up right next week. It's not by mistake that I'm doing this like around this time, okay, guys? Because I'm really excited. I'm fucking pumped. I can't wait for this to drop on Tuesday, right? Super Adventure Box. The Super Adventure Box, it's the fucking best festival in the game. You get a whole new game inside of the game. Okay, you get a new progression system. You get your whole UI is reworked and reshaped. You have a new loading. You have a new map. The map looks fucking amazing. You have new soundtracks. The soundtracks, gotta say though, I gotta backtrack here a little bit. The soundtracks for the Halloween are really, really good. Soundtracks for Halloween are one of the best soundtracks in the entire Corteria. Okay, but Super Adventure Box, man, it's such a unique festival. It has Guild Wars 2 stamped on it. Every single time you want to know if an MMO has a good festival, you talk about Guild Wars 2 and you talk about Halloween and Super Adventure Box. Those are the two types of festivals that really, really get players going. It's Halloween and Super Adventure Box. Super Adventure Box, it's farmable. You can do some farms in there. You can get awesome skins, really cool skins that they are really unique and nowhere close to anything else in the game. You even have a lot of side achievements to do. You have some races now in there as well. You have time tracks. You have, oh man, you have 2 worlds with potential to do 2 more. Guys, Super Adventure Box is crazy. You have their own unique bosses. Oh my god. If you don't think that Super Adventure Box is a top tier festival, please let me know. I really want to know. I really want to know why didn't you think that Super Adventure Box is not the best festival in the game? And you might take it like, oh, they haven't released World 3 yet. Yeah, you're kind of right on that. And I kind of have to say that, yeah, it's kind of disappointing that they haven't released World 3. But they have said that they're working on it. And since ArenaNet has been looking now to their promises back again, I don't know. We may see a World 3, not maybe this year, maybe next year, maybe 2 years from now. But if we do get a World 3, who isn't gonna play it? Tell me right now. Who is the player that it's gonna be playing Guild Wars 2 in that time, when it releases, that isn't gonna check out World 3 of the Super Adventure Box? Come on, guys. You have 3 levels of difficulty. You have the infantile mode, you have the normal mode, and you have the nightmare mode. Oh my god, come on, guys. This is like... Or the tribulation mode, not nightmare mode. But, oh god, guys, this is... This festival takes the cake. You gotta hand it to it. This is my opinion, right? I don't wanna impose my opinion in anyone, but I really, really think that Super Adventure Box is the gemstone in Guild Wars 2 festivals. And that leaves us only with the Winter's Day. I do think the Winter's Day could have a little bit more taste to it. I do like the jumping puzzle, I do like the PvP, but man, Toy Maker sucks. The Toy Maker and the entire tower defense that they've tried to do kinda sucks, man. The strike, yeah, you can have some fun doing it, like once every year, but that's why you have fun doing it, because if you actually did that strike every single day, you wouldn't have any fun with it. It would just be boring. Man, Winter's Day has the potential to be as good as Halloween. Think about that, guys. It has a really cool jumping puzzle. It has a real cool farming system. It just needs a map instance that is farmable, just like Halloween. And don't take me wrong, I do think that Halloween is a gold standard for any festival. If you do have a festival in the making, ArenaNet, please do it just like Halloween. Have a separate map instance where you can just go there and farm. Maybe do a meta, just like you have been doing with Guile of Delves and Drizzlewood Coast. A meta that is on a loop, and you can just run it over and over and over and just keep getting rewards. And I wish Winter's Day had that. I know it gets boring because I did say that with Halloween, but I think it's because Halloween, it doesn't have much more to it than the doors. You do have the race every now and then, but if they really had like events, imagine that you had to split up every now and then instead of just walking around this giant blob of little players that are their own balls of light. Oh man, it's just visually tiring. But hey, yeah, that's my tier list. I do think Winter's Day could get a lot of improvements, and I do stand by that Super Adventure Box is the best festival in the game. So that's it, guys. that is my festival's tier list. Yeah. So, now, don't leave just yet, because there's more. Wait, what? Yes, there is more. There is one more tier list that we're gonna do today, and this is gonna be big. Maybe I should have started with this one, I don't know. So, I've kind of talked about this before, and I've talked about how I wanted to do this pretty badly, and I think it's time. Today, we're gonna do the tier list for the fractals. Yep, you heard me right. All the fractals currently in the game are getting inside of a tier right the fucking now. So, if you're watching this on YouTube later, welcome. This is the fractals tier list. Let me just point out that fractals are quite different, aren't they? Fractals have 4 tiers, each one of them, and they can be very different from tier to tier. They can be widely different, in fact. So it is really, really hard to rank these up. So I'm gonna consider all of these as a tier 4 at least. The ones that have a CM, I'm gonna put that into account, obviously. Because that is extra content, and that is extra mechanics to learn, and that is a much better instance overall than the normal mode by standard. So, yeah. Keep in mind that having a CM doesn't put it automatically as an S tier, okay, guys? There are some of the fractals that don't have a CM, but they are S tier. And if they do get a CM, they'll stay in S tier for fucking sure. Because I do think there are some fractals that are really, really good in terms of pacing, combat mechanics, and boss fights. I think we're in for a treat here with this one. That's why I really wanted to do it. So let's start off, shall we? So, first off, the Aether Blade. The Aether Blade is the fractal with that little Asura at the end, where he gets all the light barriers just turning around the arena. So the Aether Blade, if you look at the start of it, you have all the mines and everything. That is... that is alright, I don't mind that. I think that kind of works out, because a lot of players still get down by those mines underwater, so... Sometimes I can make fun of a new player, a friend of mine that starts playing fractals, and I just take him to that fractal and just dice to the mines. That's fun. So I give it points there. I really like also, you might not agree with me on this, but I really like the mechanics that you have towards the boss. I like the lasers, and I know a lot of you are not gonna agree on that, but I do think that having proper mechanics before you reach the boss, it's really important, because. And you're gonna see in a couple of minutes why do I think that is, but I can give you just a little bit of an explanation right now. It's because you really need some pacing inside the fractal, or it's just a boss, and you just get in and fight a boss, and that's not what I'm looking for in fractals. I'm looking for especially different encounters. If they're different encounters, that's good, but if they don't have different encounters, I want to feel challenged whilst getting to the final encounter, if that makes sense for you guys. And I do think that the Aether Blade does a really good job on that. You have the lasers on the floor right after the mobs, and then you have lasers spinning around on the second level, which is quite good as well. You really need to be careful on there. And then you have just a survival phase. Oh man, the boss is quite disappointing, isn't it? The boss, I like the mechanic of the lasers spinning around, but I think the boss itself could have been better. Oh, how I'm gonna do this? I've put myself into a prickle right now. I've put myself into a pickle. A prickle? Oh my god. Jesus. The Aether Blade. The Aether Blade, you know what? I'm gonna give it a C. I think the Aether Blade is a solid C fractal. Oh man, do I really think it's C? I wanna think about all the other ones where... no, I'm gonna down it to D. No, I'm gonna leave it D. And I'll tell you why. Because of the last boss. I really think the last boss could be worked on. I think the last boss could be a little bit worked on. Yeah, that's Aether Blade, D tier. It's done. Let's not think about it any longer. So, Aquatic Ruins. Now, for the Aquatic Ruins... This is dumb, isn't it? First off, an underwater fractal. I don't think that ever gonna work. I don't think that's ever gonna work, and that's never something that anyone's gonna enjoy doing. Especially because you have different underwater weapons and you have different gear for underwater, and a lot of folks don't have that gear set up. A lot of folks totally ignore underwater combat. So, oh man, and the boss does have some mechanics, but they're not really enticing. They're just mechanics that you have to deal with. They're kind of dumb in my opinion. And the phases to get to the boss. You have the dolphin phase or you have the light phase, and both are really dumb. Oh man, I'm gonna be ruthless here with the underwater fractal. It's time to be ruthless. It's time to be real here. And the aquatic ruins is an F tier. It sucks. It really does. It's the worst fractal in my opinion. I really wish we could just get rid of this fractal and put on a new one. Aquatic Ruins sucks, man. And every time it is on the daily, I just breathe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So that's it for Aquatic Ruins. F tier, the worst fractal in the game right now, in my opinion. So, next up, we have Chaos. And Chaos is quite fun. I do really like Chaos. I like the setting of Chaos even more so than the fractal itself, though. The setting of Chaos, and like, if you think about the idea that several different fractals are coming together, oh man, that is genius, isn't it? The problem is, they did that when they didn't have the best fractals yet. So that, yeah, you have some memorable parts of it, but, well, let me tell you, I do enjoy the bosses. The first boss, especially the anomaly, is quite interesting, and you can get quite scuffed if you don't have a proper group, because they will drop all those AoEs, and the AoEs at tier 4 don't stop until you kill the boss. So yeah, the boss is kind of good. You have all those little golem cats as well. The fire phase, I'm not really into the one that you have to run, but I think that's a nod to Snowblind Fractal. So yeah, I kind of work with that. And the last boss itself, I think the setting around the last boss, the arena, looks amazing. But the boss itself, could have been better. You just need stability, right? If you have stability, the boss is a walk in the park. If you don't have stability, you're kind of fucked. So, you know what? I think this is really solid. I'm gonna give Chaos Fractal a B. I'm gonna put it on B, guys. I think this one is really good. And this is like, yeah, this is acceptable. This is a fractal that, hey, it's good. I don't mind doing it like every now and then. So yeah, bring it on. I don't mind having Chaos on my daily to-do list anytime. Now, Cliffside. Ooh, Cliffside. This is a little bit trickier, because Cliffside, you have that hammer. And the hammer, what do I think about hammer? I kind of like the idea of hammer, but I don't think that it's quite well implemented yet. I think it's really close though. The thing that you have to kill one mob or hit one mob and then you can use the 4. I think that's the most interesting part of it, right? If you take that out, the hammer mechanic is just painful. You just have to carry a hammer that ticks on you. So I mean, okay, it's not the best mechanic, but it's not the worst mechanic either. The fractal itself, I really like the concept of fractal. You're freeing this huge titan out of its captivity, and I really want to know more about this lore. I have so many theories on Cliffside. Oh, sorry about that. And whether it happens in the future or in the past. Oh man, this is the setting for a fractal is really good. The Cliffside. It's a really good setting. The last boss though, it's really disappointing. You do have the prison cells that it sends you off to, but I'm not really into it. Although I was thinking about putting it on D, but I'll put it on C just because of one achievement. And that achievement, it's the one where you bow to the Titan once it bows to you. And you bow back. I really like that. That is a really good, just little detail on the fractal itself. And these little details have their value as well. But the Cliffside, you do have some fun while climbing. And the jumping puzzle, not jumping puzzle, but the puzzly parts where you need to be careful of winds or the mechanics, the bombs on the floor, and some jumping puzzle parts. But yeah, I think it's a good Fractal, but not a really good boss. If it had bosses between each phases where you free up the chains, I think it would be more interesting. Not hard bosses, but some interesting bosses. Just one with an interesting mechanic, and then at the last boss you can mix up those mechanics as they've done with several other Fractals by now. So that's it. Cliffside is C tier. Now moving on to Captain Mitrin. Oh man, and look at this. We have so many left yet. And we're not even halfway through this. So let's keep going. Now, Captain Mitrin is really short. Captain Mitrin, you just get in, kill the first boss that's on the door, and then you have the two bosses, Captain Mitrin and her, oh, what is it? Oh, what's the name of the guy? I always forget. But yeah, you know, the Norn guy with the cannon. Ulrich, isn't it? Ulrich? Ulrich unleash the cannons. Aye, aye, Captain. I think it. Yeah, I think that is. So, I do think the mechanics of the boss are quite good. I just don't think that you having a Fractal where you have a boss on the door and just another boss. I don't think that really works in terms of pacing. You want for all Fractals to feel like they take the same amount of time to deal with. And I think Captain Mitrin is really... You get it done really fast, really quickly. Even at tier 4, you can clear this easily. And yeah, it's kind of a disappointing. It's a disappointing one. You do have Captain Mitrin, but now that you have the strike... Oh man, I think this one has been falling off as time passes by. So Captain Mitrin for me is a D. Definitely above the Blade though, just because of, well, the boss is good. But you don't have that Aether Blade phase where you need to get to the boss. And that Aether Blade phase where you need to get to the boss isn't that quite exceptional as well. So, yeah, that kind of leaves Captain Mitrin just above, slightly above the Aether Blade. Oh, now it's time. Okay, this one is really good. Deepstone. This one is big. Gamers. Deepstone is one of the best Fractals this game, or one of the best dungeons, one of the best 5-man content this game has ever have, and probably will ever have. Deepstone is really, really fun. I love having Deepstone. What do you guys think of Deepstone? Let me know. Drop it down in the comments. I want to know what you think about Deepstone. But for me, Deepstone is top tier Fractal content. You can split up on the start, and each group does, or each 3 players and 2 players does one side. And if you do that way, you're gonna have tons of fun, because now you have to deal with the mechanics of the bosses and really take into consideration that. If you want to approach it on a slower pace, so you do have that option, right? Which is incredible. You do have the option to take a slower pace and go with the 5-man party, just one through each side at a time, or split and make it a little bit more interesting, make it a little bit just more spicy on those first bosses. And I really love that idea. That is really smart by ArenaNet. I wish to see more of that. Then you have the mechanic after you kill those 2 bosses, which are quite fun, to be honest. They do have mechanics. You have the tornadoes from the elemental. You have the insane amount of spider mobs that you have from the Spider Queen as well, which is quite good. Or the Spider Broodmother, something like that. But then you have the mechanic. And during this Fractal, if you have the mechanic, you can find hidden chests, which also increase your loot and gold per hour. So Deepstone also has that kind of... twist to it as well inside of a Fractal itself, which is quite fun, isn't it? You always want to find interesting stuff and new stuff inside of a new Fractal, and Deepstone does have you that with those hidden chests. And the mechanic itself, the special action hotkey, is really good in that Fractal. It can reveal enemies, it can reveal floors, hidden floors, and the hidden chest as well, as I've said before. So I really think the Deepstone is really, really good. Deepstone is definitely, for me, an A tier. Maybe even S tier? Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give Deepstone an S tier. Wait, should I? Oh, this is so difficult. Oh, wait. No, I'm gonna give Deepstone an S tier. If this... look, guys, I know Deepstone doesn't have a CM, But if this fractal was in any other MMO, it would be one of the best fractals or dungeons, right? Because it's on another MMO. But it would be one of the best dungeons of that game. And it is one of the best dungeons of Guild Wars 2. Deepstone is really, really good. And I do stand by that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this. Hot take there for you guys. Just especially for you. Deepstone, I get really happy when I get it at tier 4. I love to do it. I think the last boss is so good, man. The last boss with the floors, and then you have the mobs that also make the floor shine, and then it's gonna vanish. You have to protect the boss middle way through it. Oh, man. I really think that the boss and the entirety of the Deepstone fractal is really good. And the pacing of that fractal is exceptionally perfect. I really think that the amount of time that you take to do Deepstone is perfect. It's really, really good. You can do it in 10 minutes if you have a really good party, or you can do it in 15 to 20 minutes with a normal party that's not really used to the content yet. And I really think that having that improvement and having that leeway to do it separate ways, oh man, it's just god tier fractal design right there. Great props to this fractal Deepstone. Moving on then, Molten. Molten boss has been quite different throughout the years, hasn't it? It has seen a lot of changes. But let me tell you what, I really like the changes that they've implemented. I like the little mechanics that now you have to deal with the protectors, or you just can teleport. Most players nowadays just teleport, just use a mesmer or a device from the... now I'm missing the name, but you know, the device that allows you to teleport. So yeah, I actually think that this fractal, it was quite awful back in the day, and now it's gone quite good. It has seen a lot of improvement, especially that first boss that you can encounter down below. It's quite interesting, and I really like that you have to take into account the protectors in there. I really like this boss. I do think the bosses, though... well, you do have also the leeway to choose which boss you go for. Now, I like the bosses as well. You know what? I'm gonna leave this at C. Molten boss is a C. I do prefer to do Molten boss than Cliffside. And I do think that Molten boss is quite an acceptable fractal. It's you know, it has a good pacing now. You can kind of speed run it, which I'm not quite a fan of it. But hey, it is what it is, right? And you play with what you have. And I do think that Molten boss is quite interesting. It could be, if they do some work on the bosses, it could become a B tier fractal, definitely. Now, moving on from Molten boss, we need to move up in here. Wow, look at the time. Okay. Don't worry, guys. There's still a lot of content coming up. So, looking at the Molten Furnace now. Molten Furnace can be a pain in the ass if you don't have the right group. Especially that first phase with the buttons on the floor, and you have to open the door, and you have to hold like for 15 or what it feels like an eternity, right? It feels like a fucking eternity, and then just one dredge comes by, hits you, and it cancels the whole animation, and you have to wait another eternity. You see your whole life passing by while you're waiting for that door to open, and that ain't much fun. It is a mechanic, but it ain't that fun. Although the next phase, the one where you have to break the door, either side, I like either side. I like the bombs, and I like the guns, the cooling guns. I really like both sides. They have their own mechanics and their own twist to it, and then that changes the last boss as well. Although the last boss is quite the same, right? If you do one boss or you do the other, the only thing that it changes is it's the attacks and the model that you're hitting. So that's kind of a disappointing. But I like if I kind of enjoy the boss itself if you don't take into consideration that it is kind of a repeat on itself. But yeah, I like that you have to move it around specific spots. I'm quite fond of it where you need to put it right in the scorch area so you can drop the lava on top of it. I think that is quite good. I think that is... it's really, really juicy, and maybe that's why I like it. But it's really juicy to see those numbers go up once you hit with the lava, and oh man, it has some satisfaction to it. Although the Molten Furnace could be better, especially on the last boss, I do think that the Molten Furnace is definitely Molten Furnace. Molten Furnace. Do I prefer Captain Mitrine or the Molten Furnace? You know what? I do prefer Captain Mitrine, so I'm gonna put it just below Captain Mitrine. So yeah, it's a D. It's a D. Yeah, it's a D. It's definitely a D tier fractal. It's not that great, but it's not that bad either. It's not an aquatic ruins kind of disaster here that we're dealing with. But hey, it's not exceptional. It could be better. Moving on. Nightmare. Ooh, we're getting spicy, aren't we? So Nightmare. Taking into consideration that Nightmare has a CM, Nightmare is really good. Nightmare was the first challenge mode fractal that ever released, and actually nowadays it's not that hard. If you feel overwhelmed or if you don't know if you can handle CMs, you should try Nightmare because it can get it gets quite smooth once you understand the mechanics of the fight. But Nightmare is really good. I think that the first boss really shines. And I love the first boss, especially as a healer, where I really need to out-heal the damage that he puts when he puts on the puddle. I think that is challenging for a healer, and I like that. I do like the orb mechanics. I think most of you are gonna fucking hate me for saying that, but I really like the orb mechanic. I think that is a good twist. As I said about Deepstone, you want to have a good twist on each fractal, and the orb mechanic, it is a nice twist. You need to be careful with the agony, which makes it even more deadly, which makes it more fun and interesting in my opinion, right? Because if you have to be more careful, if you have to pay more attention, you're gonna feel more challenged. If you feel more challenged, you're more enticed to the game. Unless you don't feel enticed to difficult content. But hey, this is why this is my tier list and not yours. So, the Nightmare Fractal, I really... sorry about that. But the Nightmare Fractal, I really think it's one of the best fractals we have. It's really, really consistent. The pacing is brilliant. The last boss, the design of it, and the voice, oh my god, it's astonishing. And in terms of lore itself, is really good as well. I think the Nightmare is a solid A tier, even with a CM. I do prefer Deepstone, I'll be honest with you guys. I do think that Deepstone is a very much more interesting fractal, and if Deepstone had a CM, oh my god. But yeah, I do think that Nightmare is a solid A, and I quite enjoy it. Nightmare is really good and really fun to do, always. Oof. Oh my god, I say this, and then there's just this right after. Shattered Observatory. And I really don't know if you can read that. If you can't read that, I'm sorry, it's my bad. I put this together. I tried to make it as eligible as possible, but hey, some of them have really long names, and Shattered Observatory is one of them. But yeah, Shattered Observatory is, oh god, quite a fractal. 3 bosses inside the Eternal Alchemy. What a setting right there, right? Just with that setting, this fractal is almost at the top, just with the setting. All the bosses are really good. I like the first boss. I absolutely adore the second boss. And Arc is the best boss you have in the entire fractals of Guild Wars 2. Arc, especially on challenge mode, is one of the best contents I've ever done as far as it comes for 5-man content. Arc is amazing in challenge mode. I fucking love this fractal. I don't really have much to say, to be honest, because I'm just gonna nerd out on this. I love the story on Arc and Dessa. I love the conclusion of that arc. Wow, I love the conclusion of Arc's arc. That's interesting. I never noticed that up until now. But I really love the setting as well. The overall visual looks. You even get a cutscene midway through the fractal, which is, oh my god. And it's a really interesting cutscene, right? You're going inside the Eternal Alchemy. How big is that? That is really, really cool. I really love this fractal. And Shadow Observatory, for me, it's the best fractal in the game, right? I'll just say it, right? It's the best, it's the best fractal in the game. top tier Fractal content right there, without a shadow of the doubt. Um, and oh my god, I don't really want to geek out on this, but if you don't know the lore about this Fractal, you should really get into it. I think it's absolutely genius. Really, really good. And it concludes the overall arc of the fractals associated with arc, right? It's oh man, oh. Let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, Shadow Observatory, my favorite fractal of the entire game. There it is. Moving on, Siren's Reef. Oof. Guys, let me ask you this: who doesn't, or who hasn't ever witnessed a full wipe for Siren's Reef bombs? Siren's Reef is awful, man. Awful in terms of bug groups. If you do have a good, solid group, Siren's Reef can be really fun, and I actually take that into consideration. But for pug groups, oh, you're kind of doomed. You're kind of fucking doomed. You have to take care of, well, the first part of the dungeon of the fractals is really, really soft. The cannons with the skeleton, done easily. Now, once you move past that phase, once you kill the skeleton, you get into a phase that becomes quite unpleasant, in my opinion. I hate this part of the fractal. I think that carrying the treasure, it might have been fun the first time you've done it, but once you get so many folks just going down because of the mobs and going down because of the fucking treasure debuff that it puts on you, it becomes quite annoying. I'll be honest. I'm not really a fan of that phase. I enjoyed it the first time I did it. I wasn't a big fan of the second part, the second time, and after that, it just, I just want to get it over with. After that phase, you have the 3 bosses on the ship phase, and I think that is solid. I think that is really good, and I think that is actually one great example of a final boss fight inside the same arena of previous boss fights. I don't think Arena has done that very often, but I think they should. I really like the part where you're in the ship and fighting the bosses, and then you just, like, the first time you do this fractal, you're wondering where is the last boss, and the bosses just keep spawning on the ship, and then you realize, oh, it's gonna be the captain of the ship, isn't it? Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. And then you see winds, and then you see green AoEs, red AoEs, lots of mobs. The captain actually has a CC. She does CC every auto attack, right? Or every cone attack, something like that. I think it's a really good boss fight. I really enjoyed the last part of this fractal, and I'm gonna put it on B. It's definitely better than Chaos, though. Definitely better than Chaos, but nowhere close to Nightmare, in my opinion. But yeah, Siren's Reef, B tier fractal. It's really solid. If you have a good group and a static group that you do this every now and then, you're gonna have some fun with Siren's Reef. If you don't, well, good luck in there. Now, Snowblind. Snowblind is kind of a meh fractal here, right? I was about to say strike, but Snowblind is kind of meh. You do have the fire phase, which is quite big, isn't it? You have to defend you have to melt the wall, and then you have to destroy the core, right? The elemental core. Oh man. Snowblind, what am I gonna rank you on? Oh Jesus. So for Snowblind, I really think that we need a new twist, especially on that first phase. It really is. They don't hate the bonfire. I really would wish that you would get a lot more debuffs when you're outside of the fire, so that you have to work together to get the logs and also defend the bonfire as well. I don't think the debuff once you're out of the AoE of the bonfire, I don't think that's impactful enough. Nearly as impactful as it should be. So there's some room for improvement there. I don't enjoy the first boss, the elemental core. The last boss it's good. It's all right. I'll give props to the last boss. That's for sure. The last boss is kind of fun. You do have then the elite that also spawns every now and then, which he sees you and can get you down really fast. You do have the elemental cores spawn, also throwing you the projectiles, which actually gives you freeze. So if it freezes you, you're gonna have slower cooldowns. So yeah, I think the last boss is good. I'll definitely put Snowblind in the D tier. But below Captain Mitrin. I know the pacing of Snowblind is better, but I think Mitrin is better as a boss as well. That's the thing, because Mitrin it's two bosses, and they really work together, and you really need to understand the mechanic to do Mitrin. If you don't understand the mechanic of Mitrin, you're gonna fail miserably. And in Snowblind you kinda can get away with it. Snowblind you kinda get a good... Yeah, I do think Snowblind it's not as good as Captain Mitrin. True. So that's a D tier for Snowblind. Moving on. Solid Ocean. Oof. 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 Jesus. Oh my god, this is a disaster. Solid Ocean is definitely not my favorite. And it's definitely one of my least favorite fractals of the entire game. I really hate Solid Ocean, man. I know, this may be a hot take, but I don't like it. Visually, the boss looks cool. But before the boss, you just run. It's pointless. I don't like that phase at all. And the mechanics of the boss are quite dumb. I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy this fractal at all. In fact, every time I see it on the daily, I get a little bit demotivated. Just a tiny little bit demotivated. So I'm gonna put it on F. It's definitely better than Aquatic Ruins. But that doesn't say much, does it? Yeah, Solid Ocean, F tier, one of the worst fractals in the game. I really don't like this fractal. I think it should be reworked ASAP, very, very quickly. But yeah, that's Solid Ocean, F tier, definitely. I don't like it. Moving on. Sanqua Peak. Guys, hot take. I love Sanqua Peak. I think Sanqua Peak is great. I think Sanqua Peak, in terms of design, it does have its flaws, especially around the water phase on the other tiers. But on tier 4 it does work, and it is a heal check, the rock phase where you need to hit the rock. So as I said in the beginning, I am counting tier 4s only. So that is why Sanqua Peak does have a little bit more appreciation here, because I do think that Sanqua Peak works really, really well on tier 4. I do enjoy the overall aesthetic of the strike. I also enjoy the phases that you have between each boss. They're jumping puzzles, but they're not your typical Guild Wars 2 jumping puzzles, because you have the jump mechanic, right, where you charge your jumps. You also have the CCs and the water falls that will push you outside, which are all new things that they added for this fractal, and I do have that in appreciation. I also like the third boss, or the third boss, the fire boss, the meteorites. I think it's a quite good AoE tell. It's a really well designed, mind blown. The CM of this thing, it's incredible, punishing, and fucking ruthless. I love it. It's one of the best encounters also of the fractals. And Sanqua Peak really shines on its CM, because you don't have to do all the previous bosses that teach you the mechanics of the last boss. And that's also a really good piece of cake for this fractal. If you look at at all the side bosses, or all the smaller bosses just before the last boss, you do have a real feel for the mechanics. You have the first phase of the boss, of the last boss is the first boss, the second phase is the fire boss, and the last phase is the heal check phase, the water phase of the last boss. And I think that's something that they really should push more into with fractals. They need to make the first bosses, it teaches about the mechanics of the last boss on the first few encounters of the fractal, and I think that really works. So Sanqua Peak also has one of the best soundtracks of all the fractals. I think only Shadow Observatory tops it. And yeah, Sanqua Peak is definitely for me, alright, my opinion, Sanqua Peak is definitely better than Nightmare. I love Sanqua Peak. It's A tier, really up there. I really enjoy it. Now Swampland. Oh Jesus, guys. Last night, well, not last night, it was today because it was 3 a.m. in the morning. And I just grabbed my friend Jota, and we just went to do the daily fractals. And Swampland is on tier 4 today. It was awful. We wiped 3 times for the first phase. It's awful. Man, that first phase, I do understand the mechanic of it. I do understand that that's part of the mechanic, and everything changes. But guys, hear me out. Do you know that once you do pick up the orb, you lose all your skills, right? You can't use any of your weapon skills. So you're kind of limited there all by itself. Then you can get CC'd and a lot of damage. Now imagine the situation. You have 30 seconds to bring the orbs to the place and put them on the orb. On the trunks, right? Those are 3 trunks. But yeah, you put them on trunks or whatever. Doesn't matter. Now you have 2 players that put them on the trunks, and the last player has 5 seconds, and he is right inside of the trunks. But something unfortunate happened yesterday. The player that brought the last player just died. I don't know why he died. I don't know if he went down because of a trap, which is more likely. But it was fun as hell. As soon as he hit the floor, I started laughing my ass off. Because we wiped twice before. Right on the same fractal. Right on the same phase. And we were like, guys, we know how to do this. Let's get ready and let's do it. And then like in the last moment, last fucking thing he had to do was to just put... Oh, my game just... Wait, let me just get into the game again. But he just fucking died on the last second. It was painful. It was painful. Yeah, we did it on the 4th try, and we actually went smoothly through the Mossman. But the last boss, we also struggled with it. We wiped twice on the last boss. I think people were just tired and just wanted to go to sleep, so that's why we struggled so much with it. But damn, Swampland, I don't hate the entirety of the fractal. I just really don't like the first phase. And the boss itself is quite fun. I do enjoy the last boss. The last boss with the poison blossoms and everything, it works really well. I think it's a boss that works really well. But the first phase, man, the first phase is really, really annoying. But yeah, Swampland, for me, it's definitely a D tier. Now, where do I want to put it? Oh man, I think Swampland is definitely worse than Eighth Blade. Definitely. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there. Probably the worst D tier fractal that we have. Probably, yeah. It's really close to being an F, by the way, because the Mossman is it's just meaningless. The last boss is the best part of this fractal. Yeah, Swampland D tier. That's done. Moving on. Now, Thermanova reactor. I only had space for Thermanovas, you can tell. And I had to space it out. But now, Thermanova. Thermanova is really good in my opinion. You have Subject 6. I fucking love that boss. Subject 6 is really, really fun. Once you understand how the mechanic of the block works, how you have to stop the mobs from coming into it, it really is fun. And sometimes with bug groups, you get fully wiped because they just don't know, right? And they just blast each other to pieces because of the block. The fire room, I do the fire room every single time I do this fractal because I'm a guardian and I can solo it pretty easily. So yeah, I think the fire room could have a little bit more work so that I don't have to solo it every single time. I quite like the lasers room as well. The lasers room with the shields, I think that kind of works. You have the 4 buttons that you can press. You just need 3 gamers right there. because you can Condi cleanse and just remove the snare and just press the last button as well. Um, just like the fire room. And I also don't entirely dislike the breaking the doors room. It's okay, it's alright. But if you fail that, nothing happens, which is quite sad. You just get that done with. You just break the doors whether the time runs out or not. So that's kind of the least or the least design room, I think. Although the last boss is amazing. I love this last boss. You really need to coordinate which one is going to press the special action so that the floor doesn't disappear. And if you're not careful, you can be wiped very often on this fractal. It actually happens a lot on pug groups. But yeah, definitely this fractal Thermanova, for me, it's definitely B tier. And is it better than Siren's Reef? Oh, I think it is. I really think it is. It's definitely better than Siren's Reef. Yeah, Thermanova is B tier fractal. Top tier B, or top B tier actually. Top B tier fractal right there. Thermanova. Ooh, next one, Twilight Oasis. Ooh, man, I gotta say, I love joking around with this one. Do you know that phase where you fight Mala and you just get a full wipe? Well, hear me out on this. I have a story to tell you. So, I was doing this for the first time with Jota, okay? And I kind of thought about this on the go. We were doing that boss right there and then, and I just thought, hey Jota, if we die, it's your fault. Because I knew we were about to wipe, right? But he didn't. It was his first time. He was completely clueless. And he was like, but why? Is there some mechanic I need to do? Yes, there is, and I'm not gonna tell you. That was my reply. The sheer panic. As soon as we wiped, he started screaming, what did I do? What did I do? Did I do something? Is it my fault? Guys, it was... it was incredible. And you know what? It gets better. Because now, it became a tradition amongst our group. And every time someone does that for the first time, we're just like, hey, if we die, it's because of you. And every single time, the gamer just panics. And they ask, what did I do, man? I don't know what I did. But then we get rezzed by Palo and Joke, and they figured it out. But, oh, man, it's so funny. I love it. I love pulling that one. So, yeah, I do enjoy this fractal. But to be honest, I like that phase, and I like the last boss, Amala, really, the Amala boss. Between in the phases, well, jumping around on the rooftops, it is fun, but I don't actually think that is as good as it could be. I really enjoyed it once no one knew the speedway the speed trick there where you can jump off to the edge and then jump to the roof and move on to the second boss. I really wish that we didn't have that, to be honest. It does make the fractal a little bit faster, but in terms of pacing compared to the other ones, that loses a little bit. Although Twilight Oasis, for me, remember guys, my opinion, hot take here, but for me, Twilight Oasis is one of the best strikes as well. It's really up there. Definitely better than Nightmare, even with the CM, in my opinion, because Amala can really punish you, especially on the clone phase. The clone phase is, oh man, it's torture, isn't it? I've seen so many wipes for that. But I think the boss itself is top tier boss content in Guild Wars 2. I really enjoy the soundtrack as well on this strike. This fractal, by the way. This fractal is really, really good. I really love this one. Uncategorized. And this is just disappointing. Uncategorized it has a lot of jumping puzzles, a lot of ways that you can just speed through it. The only thing... Oh, by the way, the last 4 bosses are horrible and they're meaningless. I don't even consider this fractal having a boss. Because you have, well, it does have a boss though. Do you know, guys, what boss? Can you guess? What boss does this fractal have? Or the boss that I consider it to be a boss in this fractal? The fucking rabbit. The fucking rabbit is ruthless, guys. The champion rabbit, if you don't kill it, it one-shots one of you. Yeah, that's ruthless. I like that. That's funny. You can pull one off of that as well. You can put one player, just if he doesn't know, obviously, just can put him. Hey, your goal is to kill that rabbit, and they'll try to kill her and they'll die. So, and you can have fun out of that as well. But besides that, I kind of like the lasers. I can reflect the lasers and they bounce off of me because usually I'm the guardian, and I just push them back and help the entire group. So that's kind of fun as well. But like the boss from the poison, it's meaningless. You don't really ever do the mechanics of that boss. No one ever does the room conditioning ever. I've seen that happen like once 3 years ago. It's been a long time since I've seen that happen. And as I said, the last boss is just meaningless. The last jumping puzzle, you can also get away with it because there's a quick route just before the second boss. So yeah, this one is a kind of a bummer. It's a D tier. Is it better than Swapland? No, it isn't. Yeah, uncategorized. Maybe it's F. Uncategorized, maybe it's F even. It's definitely better than Solid Ocean. Yeah, this is F tier. It's not good. I mean, it does have the rabbit, right? It does have the rabbit. Is the rabbit enough to push it to D? Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, it is enough to push it to D. Uncategorized, D tier. That it is. If you don't agree with it, make me aware that you don't agree with it. Let me know there. So, now, underground facility. Now this one... This one. This one. This is the machine one. This is the one with Rox and Bram. And I actually don't have an opinion on this one because I haven't thought about it. But hey, underground facility, you have the drill. The drill phase, I get it. Yeah, it kind of stalls a little bit, but I get the design. Then you have the geysers. Oh, nah, the geysers don't really work that well. The machine though, the machine is fine. I like the machine. The machine always makes a good impression on new players. I like the machine, and the amount of AoEs that it does, it's really overwhelming for new players. But if you do understand how it works, it kind of goes alright. And the last boss, it is disappointing. It's much better than it was, by the way, but it's still lackluster. You know what? Underground facility. You know what? It's D tier as well. There's a lot more D tiers than I expected, guys. I did not expect it to be this grim. But yeah, D tier for Molten Furnace. For Molten Furnace, no, Underground Facility, sorry. But yeah, Underground Facility, it's definitely better than the Aether Blade. But I do prefer the Molten Furnace, I think. Wait, do I? Do I? No, I don't. I do prefer the Underground Facility. But I do prefer Snowblind. Yeah, that feels right. Underground Facility is better than Molten Furnace, but not better than Snowblind. Yeah, just I don't know, man. I do prefer the last boss, and I'm not talking about the machine. I'm talking about the dredge. The last boss is lackluster, man. I do prefer the last boss of Snowblind than the last boss from Underground Facility. Now, moving on. There's only 2 left. Look at that. We're almost done. And remember, guys, don't leave after we're done, because I'm gonna do strikes. End of Dragons full clear right after this. So, if you're watching this live, stick around. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can check the recording of the stream later, as well as on YouTube. So, now, Urban Battlegrounds. Urban Battlegrounds. Oh my god. First off, I love the idea. I love the concept. You're back in Guild Wars 1 time, and you're actually sieging, not defending Ascalon. Because in Guild Wars 2, you're one of the human heroes that tries to defend Ascalon. Although in Guild Wars 2 you can play as a Char, which are the invaders of Ascalon. And it's really funny that you can play a Fractal and they transform you into this Char, or these Char characters, and you can siege the Ascalon garrison, and you even, oh man, you even fight, what is it? Oh man, Captain, I'm missing the name of the Captain. God damn it. But yeah, you even fight the captain that you see in Guild Wars 1 right at the beginning, which is quite fun. It's a good nod to Guild Wars 1 players. But the Fractal itself, I like the gate though. The gate is good. The gate is a good healing pressure. Yeah. I like the pressure from the gate. I don't like the boss. I don't like any of the mechanics of besides the gate. I really think Urban Battlegrounds needs a rework. It might be one of those Fractals that need the most rework, just like Solid Ocean. I really think they need to rework this one. Although, Urban Battlegrounds is still much better than Uncategorized in my opinion. But I do prefer Swampland, especially the last boss. Swampland has a really good last boss. Urban Battlegrounds doesn't have nothing close to it. Nothing even comparable to the last boss of Swampland. So yeah, that's another D tier. Look at that. Another D tier, guys. Look at this. There's a lot of D tiers. I did not expect this. But yeah, we're gonna keep it like this. Now, moving on to the last one. And this is really the last one, guys. Just remember that there's a new Fractal coming up until the end of June, as Arena promised. So, up until the end of June, we might have it. We might get a new Fractal to tier here on our tier list. But for now, Volcanic is the last one. Volcanic. Wow, Volcanic is the first Fractal of the entire story plot of Fractals of the Mists. And I gotta say, they did a good job. They did a good job for the first Fractal. I think it's good. You have to burn the mobs right there on the beginning, then run away from, or just run along with the wheels. Then you have a cool mechanic about the shield. It's not cool, but it is a mechanic. You can just burst the boss. And then he does the same thing at the middle of the fight. He does CC, so you need to fight him. You need to be very careful of where you fight him. Now and then, everybody just jumps down after that boss, after the one with the shield. But back in the day, guys, we actually ran along the path, and that was more fun to me. Kind of miss those days where you had the last tricky jump across the cave, across the lava, and I think that was really good. That was really fun. Sometimes some people would fall there. New players don't get that experience anymore. They just GG and get teleported to it, which is kind of sad. But the last boss is fun. I really like the last boss, to be honest. The last boss, especially on tier 4, and remember that's what I'm counting here, especially on tier 4, the last boss gets really interesting with the fire puddles and the fireworms. I think the last boss probably is underrated in the Fractals scenario here, but I think the last boss of this one is really good. Bro, donate to them kids. Hey Lucas, what's up? But yeah, I really think the last boss is really good on Volcanic. I know, Lucas, I know you're talking about the ad there. God damn it, I can't take it off. I don't know what you want me to do here, man. 1.3 million kids, Malagasy students, are not in school. Fuck, what can we do about it? I don't know. But hey, going back here to our tier list, Volcanic, I really think the last boss is good. I think it's solid. You know what? I think Volcanic is really solid. I'm gonna give Volcanic a B tier. Maybe C. No, I'm gonna give Volcanic a B tier. I think Volcanic is definitely not better than Chaos, but it's definitely deserves a B slot. It's better than Molten Boss in my opinion, because especially because, oh wait, Molten Boss has gotten really good. Maybe we have to trade these, because Molten Boss has gotten really good since the rework. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Volcanic is worse than Molten Boss, so it goes C, but Molten Boss deserves a B slot. Since it got reworked, I gotta put that into account. The rework on Molten Boss really pays off there. But yeah, Volcanic, if it gets reworked, especially those first couple of phases, and if they take off the little jump there, if they make it deadly, or they just take off the edge where you can get into the edge and not die. I think volcanic will work pretty well because I do like the jumping puzzle part of it because it's short but effective. It has one deadly jump. I like that. So, gamers, look at this. We don't have any more fractals to tier. It's done. We actually finished our fractals tier list. Guys, it has been fucking crazy, hasn't it? Lots and lots of fractals here. And overall, yeah, my favorite fractal, Shadow Observatory. My most hated fractal, Aquatic Ruins. I fucking despise this one. I try not to do it. Sometimes I can avoid it because they just, hey, we need you. Come on. You know, it happens. But hey, yeah, I really think that fractals have been pretty solid, especially the most recent ones. You look at Siren's Reef, you look at Twilight Oasis, Sunko Peak, Deep Stone, Shadow Observatory. I think they're really top tier fractals. And the ones that are not are the oldest ones, right? These are the oldest ones that really don't work out very well. But yeah, I really love these fractals. I think this is one of the best contents the game really has is Shadow Observatory and Deep Stone. Yeah, guys, by the way, I forgot to put the link there. Oh, I'm so dumb. There you go, there you have your link. The link is right there. If you want to do your own Fractals tier list and share it with me what you think, I really appreciate that, and I'll actually reply to you. I'll argue with you, and I'll try to push out my ideas. So, there it is. Thank you all for watching if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this live, we're gonna keep going because we have some strikes to do, right? But yeah, that's my tier list. So, let me just go back here to Streamlabs. And let me just take this off of here and let's transition back into the game, and we're looking at the floor because I got logged out while I was doing the tier list. Yeah, wow, that was intense, wasn't it? A lot of stuff to cover there. But yeah, guys, I gotta be honest, I love fractals, and I do think that Arena now releasing a fractal a year, that's gonna be marvelous. I know it may not be enough for everyone, but I think a fractal a year is pretty good. Just think about, in 3 years we're gonna have 3 new fractals, and that means 3 new fractals to do on a daily basis. Okay, it's really good. I really like that. If they all come with a CM, oh, that's even better. Let me just get rid of my junk here. So, now, finish off our stream. We're gonna go for the strikes. End of Dragons full clear. If you do want to join, please reach out.
Find everything you need here. Let's see the color of your coin.
So, right now, I'm gonna need one healer because I'm gonna change to heal. Oh my god, my caps lock is completely flipped. Heal. One alac because I'm gonna go Tempest Alacrity. And 2 quickness. 1 for each group. I don't need to write quickness there. And the DPSs. That's it. Now I command this squad. I'll put this tag. And there's already one person. Xenoblom is DPS. Welcome! Yeah, get in, guys. If you really want to do this with me, get in. I'm on the LFG already, so if you really want to do it, you gotta be fast. So let me change to my Olac Tempest right here. Bro, I wish I could donate to them kids, by the way. Hi, Olac DPS or DPS? Go Olac DPS, please. And that's Piona Pulver. So let me just open my squad tracker here on Blish, which I've shown yesterday, okay guys? I've actually shown yesterday what my squad tracker is. Okay, so Piona, go there. And now I need to take 1 alac off of here. Another DPS. Okay. The squad is starting to form. Let's go. Time's passing by. So, I think today the daily is Harvest Temple, so we're gonna start with the other one. Let me just check. Daily strikes. Yeah. Hi, Alak. Jelana, we don't need more Alak. Oh, sorry, Alak. Context. You quick DPS? I hope so. So we need one more quick. So Jalana is Jalana 9301. Oh, she left. Is that it? Maybe she left. God damn it. Hi, DPS Mia. Okay, you can go there. Quick DPS, yeah. Okay, so you stay on my group then. Context error. You are my quickness DPS. Herald. Okay, thank you. We need one heal firebrand. Oh my god. We need one heal firebrand and DPSs. That's it. So we're gonna start with Old Lion's Court. Old Lion's Court. Let's see how well this goes. So yeah, the last time I tried to do Fractal CM, it was 2 days ago on Twitch, and it didn't go quite well. We wiped 3 times, and then they just gave up, and I stopped. I'm not doing them by myself, that's for sure. And it's so crazy that there's people just going there. Woodzu, we need heal quick. Go DPS. Oh, we need a heal firebrand. We really need a heal firebrand. Context is still in my party, that's good. They do have a lack, yes they do, which is Fatality? No, it's Piona, yeah, right, Piona. Now we just need one heal firebrand. So... well, I'm gonna drink a little bit of water while we wait. Take these precious few seconds. Oh man, I really loved that I did the tier lists. God, I had that on my shoulder. It's like a tip on my shoulder, just bothering me throughout all this time. Wait, why isn't it? Why isn't that a heal firebrand? Oh, okay, now it is. General Leonhardt. I kind of like that name, Leonhardt. That's kind of good. And that's the one that got in, right? Right. I hope so. Get in, gamers. We do HT last because it's daily. Let me just check if everyone knows mechanics. Everyone knows mechanics. You always want to ask that, especially on this strike, because mechanics of this strike can be quite punishing if you're not careful. Xenon, we're waiting for you, Matt. She's on Eye of the North. Xenon. These are EoD strikes. They are in Harborstone, not Eye of the North. Trying to help out this fella, which seems to be a new player. He's with 1k achievements, he might not be aware. Might be trying to do just strikes, and he thinks that strikes are just on Eye of the North. Yeah, the game's quite confusing for new players, especially on these types of content. Oh, Zenon's not replying. Zenon? Yes, context. You're correct. So Zenon doesn't reply to me, so I'm gonna kick. If you don't reply, don't expect me to just bear with you. DPS. Let's go. If the person does reply or does whisper me, I'll try to explain, but come on. If you don't reply, you can't be expecting me not to kick you. If I'm calling you out, specifically calling you out, you should reply. And now we don't have one more DPS. We just need one more DPS. Come on. Let's get it. One more. Oh, there it is. All fame. Nice. Let's go. It's a virtuoso, I suspect. Welcome. Okay. Oh, we have... Ooh, I might want to change something just over here. Just change this to this. Yeah, that seems good. It's just so that we don't have three fucking mechanists on the same subgroup. 2 is alright. You can work with that, but 3, goddamn, that's a lot. I'm just waiting for Alpha to get in so that I can ready check. So let's actually just ready check. So RC, which means ready check, in case if you don't know. I'm gonna consume my food, my bowls of rice, which does increase my healing power and my outgoing healing, which is good. So we are ready. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's do this! 3 highly advanced assault knights stand ready to engage defenders of Lion's Arch. Is your squad prepared? As ready as we'll ever get. We've got 10 good gamers and we're gonna do this first try. Check this out. Check this out. Only CC when I say so. Don't. Oh my god, don't CC. Oh my god. GG. First try, guys. Look at that. Amazing. Jesus fucking Christ. What did I say on the chat? Why do people always pretend not to read? Don't CC until I say so. Don't use CC. Don't. If you don't know mechanics, just reply that you don't know the mechanics, guys. It's really not that difficult. No one's gonna blame you for not knowing the mechanics because you've never done the encounter. But we will blame you if you fuck up the encounter because if you don't know the mechanics and you don't tell anyone. So, communicate. Fucking communicate with your squad at all times. People don't bite. They may be offensive sometimes, but they are not. They're not gonna physically harm you, unless they're fucked up in their head or something. Guys, we need more damage, and that's good. Moving to the green. Don't CC. Don't. Jesus. Don't. Okay, and move out. I want to see everyone moving out, moving out, moving out, moving out, moving out, moving out. I'm healing as much as I can. Okay. That rebound really helps out. Okay. Let's increase a little bit of our might, because I know sometimes folks don't push up might. And now we go move to blue. Let's move to blue. Oh shit, what a timing. My sister just arrived. Oh shit. Oh. Fortunately, I was locking it. Hey. Okay, so now we stick to this boss. We can't let it go, even though it has an AoE. If we're further away from him, it will hurt us more. It will do more damage. Now I'm getting out of alacrity. I really need to push alacrity here. Okay, CC green. CC green. CC green. This one, this one, this one. Okay. And now here. Here. I need a volunteer for green. Context. You up. Let's see if Contest does agree on it. Not sure what to do. Oh fuck. That's not something that I like to treat. Just keep it away from red. It's not that hard. And having to write whilst doing the fight, it's not that easy as well. Oh shit, I may have fucked up here a little, just a tiny slightly bit. Okay. Watch out for the arrows, guys. I think that's gonna hurt us. Yeah. It did quite hurt a little bit. Let me move over here. The boss needs to reach 40% so that it moves to the next phase. Oh, arrows. Watch out for the arrows. Watch out for the arrows. Okay, he's out. Let's go to green. Let me grab this one. I didn't got it. I didn't get it. Someone else got it. We need to move over here. And keep away from the boss. I'm giving alacrity and some heals as well. Okay, that's good. Now we need to burst the boss. Burst the boss. Big bursts, big damage. Oh, watch out for the orange AoE just spawning over there on the right. And move out. Move out, move out. With me, guys. With me, with me, with me, with me, with me. Oh shit! I may have fucked up there. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm rezzing. Okay, we got the reses. Nice. Now to 40%. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 40% on that boss as soon as possible. Okay, everyone's health is quite up. We have all alacrity. Now it's blue. I was about to write something there. Now blue is the easiest one. We just need to stack. Stack on the boss. Pretty easy, right? Pretty fucking easy. You just stack. If you're close to your healers, you get healed. Pretty easy. Now they split. Okay, okay. Everything's going quite well. I think this group has it. But the next phase is the one that really starts to get hard. I'm washing the pain away. I'm rezzing. I'm healing. Okay, it's getting quite scuffed, but we're almost done with this phase, so let's kill. Okay, good. CC red. Which is gonna spawn right around here, I think. Oh no, it's right there. Yep, true, true. CC that one. CC, CC, CC. Okay, now move here. Okay. Wait. Alpheus! Alpheus! What the fuck are you doing? Mate! Mate, don't do it! Don't! Oh my fucking god. Wait, what? Wait, what? Is that even possible? Oh no, no one's gonna grab green. Oh shit, no one grabbed green. If you have green, move out. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Wash the pain away.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is awful, guys.
Flash free.
If you have green, move out. What the fuck does that mean? Right?
I need healing. Seriously.
It's not really that hard. If you have the green on you, just move the fuck out.
Pain away. Rebound. Water.
Oh, I can't heal much more than this. Oh. Oh, that was scuffed. Okay, burst. Oh, move out. Move out, move out. Oh, guys. I don't know if you're gonna manage to do this.
Wash the pain away.
Ooh.
Seriously.
Ooh, it's getting scuffed. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, easy, 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 easy. We need more heals, though. Oh, they flipped it. They flipped it. They flipped it. Be careful. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That was a very dangerous flip right there. Oh, we need to move.
Getting healthy.
Let me try to heal these gamers. It's alright. It's alright.
Line and compound.
Okay, let's do this.
Hold it together. Aftershock.
Oh, we need to split again. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, no, this is not good. This is really not good.
Flash free.
I'm gonna die, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oof, 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 oof. Rebound and heals. Oh, I managed to get some reses, but I need to res that one before. I do have the red, which is good. Oh, I didn't get res. Oh, quite dumb. Quite dumb of me. Okay. Focus. Focus that boss. Focus. Blue. Oh, shit. I was typing. I was typing. I was fucking typing, guys.
Eye of the storm.
Oh, what a clusterfuck this has become. Okay, another res. Shit.
There's the power.
Oh, I couldn't heal that guy.
Aftershock.
Can I res him though? I can.
I owe you one.
Good. Just hit the blue. Oh my god, look at how scuffed the orange AoEs have become.
Eye of the storm.
Jesus. Okay, it's the 10. Now we see C blue. Okay, that's red, that's green, and that's blue. C blue. See this guy. Come on. Good. Now back to red. Now focus red, then green, then blue. Focus hard. Hard DPS. Let's go. 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 Where is red? Red. Get red. Focus hard. Focus hard. Focus hard.
That was the eye of
Oh shit. That's not good. Okay, we just got one hit on that. That's good. Okay, now green. Oh, be careful. Split, split, split. Get out of that. Get out of that. You want to get out of that, guys. Guys, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. We've got one down. Oh, I can't res him because I have the AoE. Okay, now I can res him. Oh, but I have the mechanic. Jesus fucking Christ. I managed to get far away from it. Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of downs here. I need to heal this as much as I can.
Wash the pain away.
Okay, more heals. If we kill green, it's done, guys. If we kill green, it's done. Okay, it's done. It's done. We just need to kill blue. Kill. Kill. Oh my fucking god, this is scuffed. Oof, I can feel the pressure. I'm sweating.
To rock.
Fucking sweating, but it's done. Whew. Jesus fucking Christ, that was scuffed as fucking hell.
Statistically speaking, this is rather rare.
Jesus. Scuffed, but done. Okay, moving on. God damn, that was hard. Guys, and we wiped like on the first pull. And then the second pull, we did. We almost wiped again. This strike is relentless. Especially with pugs, you really take a risk on this strike. But hey, if you've done this and you can do Harvest Temple, there's no strike that you can't do. At least of the ones that released up until now. So let's do Kining Overlook. It's time for some Kining Overlook. Minister Lee. Yes, 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 Minister Lee. I really like Minister Lee as well. You can check what I think about these strikes in my strike tier list. If you didn't catch that up, it's up on my channel. Man, I really like strikes. I think they're much better than raids. In terms of practical resources that they need to put to do a raid and the ones that they need to put into a strike, I think strikes are much more practical for them to do. They don't have to worry about the entire environment of the setting. You can just put it on the world, just like this one, a new Kining. Turtle Quest! Yeah, this is the Turtle Quest one. Ready, check! We don't have a ready check for some reason. Ready check again. Okay, we do have a ready check. So let's go.
Usually I prefer to handle these matters in private.
Yeah. That's why you're gonna call your bodyguards. Okay, let's.
Enjoy the view.
Guys, let's focus here and not get hit. Okay, the arrow goes over there. Everyone's alive. Good. Now, let's open up our damage, especially for our other players on the group. We want to put fire fields, fire combos. Okay, now there's numbers, so be careful with the numbers. Standing right over this side. Seems like a good side to be on. Oof! 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 Numbers. You got hit by number 3. Number 3 fucked all these 3 guys. Hey, it was a double 3, right? Now numbers stay on one side, you guys stay on the other. It's quite simple. You just stand on opposite side. Oh, what is this guy doing? Get out of here. Crazy.
I represent Kanto's future. You're mere
Jesus.
in the way.
That was a blast.
Okay, we just go for the ritualist, right? It's the name of it. Yeah, the ritualist. Kill the ritualist.
Part of the job.
Got your jail cell ready. Flew off the pillow myself.
Stay synchronized, you two.
Strengthening players. Yeah, we can't let them work with the enforcer. The enforcer buffs the other bosses. But I think besides the point that we've lost 3 people already, I think it's going quite smoothly.
This is my wrath.
Pulling down. Rebound.
Oh damn. Now he's gonna do his little mechanic where we need to move the fuck out. So let's move.
That was a blast.
I have the mind blade.
Wash the pain away.
That is so fucking annoying.
Eye of the storm. X, flash freeze.
Oh damn. I'm getting quite damaged here. Need to be careful. Let's overload water here. Okay, that's a little bit more comfortable now. Let's damage.
I command stone and soil. Ready to rock. Back on solid ground.
Oh damn.
Aftershock. Wash the pain away. Trying on.
Wait, what? Lilari was up? How the fuck did she do that? Oh, maybe she changed characters.
This is my wrath.
Folks are not doing the same. Yeah, because we lost 3 guys, so that's why we're not doing the same damage that we should.
Wash the pain away.
That does make a toll on the group. It's gonna make sniper and golem much harder actually. But we should be fine. I mean, everyone's doing the mechanics, at least as far as I can tell.
Serious.
Break.
Okay, we've got one.
Ostentatious now. It's unbecoming.
Now the Mind Blade.
Ready to rock.
Oh man.
Wash the pain away. Aftershock.
Now, can we rip those wounds off? I think we can, right? Yes, we can. Good.
Charged up.
Wait, did I just lose my music in Guild Wars 2 for some reason?
That was a blast.
Why? Did my music bug? Oh, it did. I don't have music. For some fucking reason.
Wash the pain away.
That's quite unfortunate. But hey, who needs music? We can kill them anyway, even without the inspiring music.
Lightning bolt. Rebound. Aftershock.
Okay, can we actually burn this guy?
Power fire.
7? Well, maybe not. Or maybe yes. Look at this. He's being burned right now. Good. Now one more. Now be careful with that AoE though. That red AoE hurts like hell.
Flash freeze.
Let's strike. This strike does take a little bit of time because of the amount of bosses that you fight. It's definitely one of the longest ones. But it's a very good one. I think this strike is really good.
Synergy is beautiful.
I haven't done in CM though. I really wish I could test it in CM. But I've heard it's painful. So I might regret wishing for that.
Charged up.
I'll have to wait for our static group to reach that point. Okay, and that's... whoa, that's a lot of burning.
Pain away.
But we wash the paint... wait,
You're any match for me?
damn.
Rebound. Landslide.
Okay. Now we need to be a little bit extra careful with the mechanics now of the AoEs. I have one AoE. I'm gonna dodge out of there. And now we just keep pushing.
Lightning bolt.
Push the damage, avoid the boss, and be careful with the mechanics. Be mindful of the mechanics at all times. Okay, that's good.
Flash freeze.
Oof, I really like a frost aura on everyone. It wasn't very useful because actually no one took damage and frost aura reduces the amount of damage that you take, but I really like the application that you can do frost aura on everyone around you. That is really juicy. Okay, we have another one and he's gonna stay, god damn it. Okay, that's not bad.
Flash freeze.
We haven't lost anyone in this second phase yet.
Wave and torrent.
Let's try to keep it that way. So we have numbers. Oh, there's one number over there. I'm not gonna stay there. Oh, I'm not gonna stay over here either. Oh, dodge between the boss. That's really dangerous. We have 2 down now because one of them just stacked with the other. Ooh, I'm right in front of the arrow. I don't want to be there. Yeah, that's why. Oof, AoE. I can dodge that. Good. That was smooth. Oh, that wasn't so smooth, guys. That wasn't so smooth. Oof, that wasn't even worse. That was even worse. Why would you try all to res? Even though... Oof, I got hit by 2 AoEs, but the 2 guys of the AoEs didn't get hit. Oh, that was awful. That was really unfortunate. I do have an AoE now. Yeah, good dodge there. But no one has died, besides the 3 guys at the beginning. Which died fully by a mistake. Normal mistake that happens. Okay. We're almost at the 2nd phase. Or the 3rd phase actually. The 2nd bosses. The Mechanist and the Sniper. Now numbers again. Can we actually break this before the numbers go out? I don't think we can. We don't have enough damage for that. That's quite unfortunate. Oh! We actually did! Look at that!
How dare you soil my nation?
Okay. That's good, that's good. Whew, now Sniper. Sniper! 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 What was that sniper? Okay, now be careful with mines. I'm gonna try to actually put them on me, because I can't just recover my health. Let's put some alacrity on these folks and some heals as well. Okay. Now we strike that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna evade these AoEs as much as I can, because they quite hurt. And now we focus on the sniper. Focus on the sniper there. Okay, it's going quite well. This sniper phase. No one has went down yet, but the green's just starting, so who knows? Who knows what might happen now? Okay, we got it. Let's try to strike this mech as much as possible. Yeah, seems smooth. Seems like we're gonna do it smoothly. Seems like we're not gonna have that much of a hardship doing this. At least for now. I don't know about the last phase. Especially since we are 7, not 10 now. We might still wipe, and that's the scary bit. Oh, the sniper is still at 60%. Our damage is quite low. We need to push a little bit more damage. Okay, let's go to the sniper. Oof, that's really dangerous. The laser near the sniper, yeah, and that's what happens when you put the laser near the sniper. Someone gets cocky, and they just get deleted by the laser. Folks should really be careful with that. Okay. Stack. Oof. We got it. Now we burn the mech. Oof. How did that guy... Oh, it was a sniper. I get it. Well, we got the reses. We need to kill the sniper as fast as we can. It's still a 0.5%. Oh, Jesus. This is gonna take a while. It's still a half HP. How is that possible? Are we not doing shit?
Right.
Oh my god. 35 now? Jesus. Okay. It's back. Be careful with the laser. Avoid that. Oh my god, what is he doing? Oh Jesus, my fucking Christ. What the fuck was that idea? He saw the laser and he just ran through it like it was a fucking great idea, wasn't it? Jesus Christ.
Wash the pain away.
Oh, stop with the greens. Stop, stop. Thank you.
I am flooded.
Okay, sniper is coming back very soon. Be careful. Be careful with the shot. That's what I wanted to mean.
Fully
Hoi.
functional again.
Hoi.
Flash freeze.
I was actually probably my fault. I didn't notice if the shot was on me or not. Oh, I have number now. I have the numbers now. The numbers tell me that I can get close to any of you folks. Okay, 15%. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. This is taking a while. That's for sure. I've done 3 million of damage already. And I'm a fucking support. Jesus. I've done this fight where I've done less total damage with my warrior as a full DPS. Jesus.
I've had enough of you goons.
The thing is, now we all have to compensate for the low DPS. We all need to push the DPS just a little bit further.
I summon the winds.
But I think we're doing alright. It's taking a while, but we're doing alright.
Lightning bolt. That was a blast.
Okay, this mech is almost done with.
Landslide. Back on solid ground.
4%. Oof.
Fired up.
Right at that moment when he gets 1%. Yeah, there it is.
Pulling down. Easy
Now the last
Dispose
phase.
of you myself, you scum.
now. Invigorate.
Yeah, you are the scum.
Charged up.
Okay, I think it's numbers first and foremost. Yeah, it's numbers. So numbers, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you here anywhere close to the group. Yeah, that's good. Move the fuck out. Okay, nobody died. That's great. Let's keep doing. Let's keep damaging the boss. Damage the boss. He's gonna move, and we move with it. Oh, watch out for those AoEs. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, good.
Flood it. Wash the pain away. Drying up.
Okay, numbers again. Whoever has numbers, step to the front of the boss.
Charged up.
Ah.
I am the
Oh man, I really enjoy doing this the tier list.
first is my
I kind of left with a desire to do more tier lists because I can really express myself and my opinion on those types of content that I'm ranking, right? I quite enjoy it.
I am charged up.
Ooh. Green.
Wash the
Ooh.
pain away. Rebound.
This is my wrath.
We are doing really good now. Like this last phase. Ooh, I needed to speak there, didn't I? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I was too close for comfort.
Back on solid ground.
It's fine.
Getting healthy.
I'm fine, you're fine, everybody's fine. So I'm the second, so first goes over there, now me, now the third one. And I can burst, right?
Let the storm rage.
This is the part where we burst and we kill? Do we kill now? Maybe not. Maybe we need one more mechanic here, which is this one. Good. Now we can burst and be done with this one, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe numbers. Oh man, numbers again. Can they kill? Please kill.
Charged up.
Okay, thank you. Good job. 3 to go.
What a pleasant surprise.
I concede.
Oh, 3 more to go, and then we will be done for the day, guys. Whew. That was scuff. Man, these last 2 strikes have been scuff. I wonder how a Harvest Temple is gonna fare, man. Harvest Temple is gonna be really, really tough. But hey, maybe not. Maybe they were just unaware. So now we want Junlai Jade Junkyard, which is Anka, and then Mytrin, and then Harvest Temple. Yeah, what a stream today, guys. Jesus. It's past lunchtime for me right now. But hey, I really wanted to increase the time of the streams, and I really want to bump up the quality of the content. Which I think I did. But hey, you let me know. You let me know what you think. Get in, gamers. We're waiting for Waju and Jean. Jean is already in. I just want to ready check so that you can check yourself before we wreck yourselves. Okay, everyone's in. Let's ready check. Ready check. Whew. I hope these the next 2 ones, this one and my train, are really much smoother. Wojo is not ready checking. Oh my fucking god. Cancel ready check, so that everyone can ready check. Wojo is still not ready checking. Wojo, okay, that's good. Now, let's get in first, get out, and then my train, we get in first, get out. And then Harvest Temple, we get in, get wiped, get in again, and we get out.
Armor in hand.
That's my expectations.
Invigorating.
If we do fare better, that's good. If we do worse, ooh, that's gonna be bad.
Wash the pain away.
It's gonna be real bad. Let's move out because we have the AoE. We don't need to move much more because the AoE is gonna stay there.
Don't look away.
I'm not looking away. Are you looking away? We have an hallucination now. So, oh, okay. He's moving out. Good, good, good. Very good. It's going quite smoothly so far, so...
Observe the power of fire.
Oof. Now it's time to see who dies and who lives. Who's gonna die and who's gonna live.
Wash the pain away.
Okay. Seems like everyone's gonna live. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? You greedy little fucker.
Just let go.
You got too close. Okay, let's move. I can actually super speed here, and then I'll clear the conditions, like right now. Let's just Condy cleanse this motherfucker. And now I really want to push the CC on this stuff.
Feels good.
So we do it like this. Okay, that CC is done. Oh, nobody went there. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, it was. Wasn't it? It was. Good. Ooh, that is a lot of damage. She's getting rigged. Wrecked, sorry, rigged. She's not getting rigged. It's not rigged, guys. It's only rigged if we wipe. If we wipe, it's rigged. Oh, look, the hallucinations. Oh shit, the hallucinations are ruthless. Oof. Oof. The amount of damage that these do, it's really interesting to see all these folks going down. Hey, they have a good healer. Look at this. I'm pumping those heals, guys. Pumping the heals. Carrying these folks. Let's go. And now be careful with where the green is. Look away. Look away. Okay, move in. And CC if you can. Oof, nice. So, almost at 40. Reach will trigger her last phase.
You'll be doing that one for days.
I wouldn't blink.
You wouldn't blink? Someone has hallucination. I think it's that virtuoso, but it doesn't matter because we're moving out.
Eye of the storm.
We are moving. Let's move.
Wash the
Move
pain
it.
away. Breathe out. Drying up.
Now she becomes invuln. I really like this part of her where she just consumes all the void magic. Looks really good.
Eye of the storm. That was a blast.
But Anki is kind of a disappointment as a strike. Just let go. Ooh, another hallucinations. We need to be careful with those, or someone's gonna get killed. And that someone might be me if I'm not careful as well. Okay, let's try to heal some of these folks so that they're all fully dead. I was too close for comfort? Yes, it was.
Drying up.
Okay, she's involved. We need to CC.
Feels good.
Okay, that one's CC'd. What about the other one?
Charged up. Lightning bolt.
Let's CC this one. Good. And now some alacrity on that. Whew. Juicy. If everyone's paying attention, what, this is just pure juice. I really love this one when things are clicking. Look at this. 25 might,
Wash the pain
perma
away.
alacrity, perma fury, perma quickness. This is juicy. When things are clicking, guys, this gets really good. That's why I really like strikes. Oof. That is quite dangerous.
Flash freeze.
That is quite dangerous. But I'm the fucking healer, and we just lost one.
Endurance deficiency.
There were 3 down right there, guys. There wasn't much I could do. I could res 2 of them, and that was it. That's what I did.
Eye of the storm.
Oh, 6%. Just let go.
Go.
Ooh. I wasn't expecting these hallucinations
Pain away.
this late, but hey,
Freeze.
we got it. And another one done. 2 to go. 2 strikes to go. Isn't that good? Isn't that fancy? Oh man. Woohoo! We're almost done here. We're really close to being finished with the End of Dragon strikes for the week. Just missing 2 more. Aether Blade Hideout and Harvest Temple. I think we lost a player. I don't know why. I didn't quite notice it. I just glanced over it. Did we lose 1 soldier? We did. We did. And that's context error. Okay, so context error was what, by the way? Context error was... I guess it was DPS, right? I guess it was. Let me just strike missions, experience, and DPS. Oof, not this one. DPS, but we put AH and HT. Eighth Blade Hideout and Harvest Temple. Oh, we got one right away. That was good. That was really good. So, Hubal, Grimfur, get in. I actually enjoy them, General. I actually enjoy these. Good content. Or, yeah, no cap, guys. Strikes is great.
Grant me your strength.
For a while, yeah, but... Well, you can say that about any type of content, right? You can do it so far until you get tired. Okay, squad ready. Let's get in.
Wow. You just
Me too. But
brought
I do
everyone
enjoy
home.
healing. Okay, let's kill this Mitrin.
We should finish this now.
Rage at Eye of the storm.
Oof, the damage there. That was
The pain away.
a little bit too much for me. Can we actually... CC? Thank you! This should be fairly quickly.
Spend a few years in the mist.
That was a
You
blast.
meet the most fascinating people.
Damage the mobs, kill the mobs, burn the mobs.
How'd that feel? Exclusive.
Did
Wash
you-
the pain. Water.
I really love this song. The music on Hate the Blade Idol is really good.
Let the storm.
Well, it's the same music on Kinding Overlook. Although Kinding Overlook didn't play the music. So that's why I kind of noticed it just now. Whew. I really love to see a group this organized. It's not perfect. Don't get me wrong. This group is not perfect, but it's good enough to make you feel like you're actually in a challenge. Okay, that should give enough CC. Overload of lightning does a lot of CC.
Eye of the storm. Wave and torrent.
I actually didn't put alacrity.
I need more.
Oh, my alacrity uptime on this one has been fucking awful.
Inferno.
I haven't overload much. I need to overload a little bit more.
Rebound. The water's rage.
Okay, let's see.
Barrier up. Good luck.
Wasn't that enough CC? Oh, that is. Okay, good.
Wash the pain away. Attacking enemy targets. Aftershock. Flooded.
Okay, now we move.
I command stone and soil.
We damage these ones.
Charged up. Spark to flame.
Really needed to
Wash the
dodge
pain
that.
away.
Because don't forget, guys, I'm an elementalist. My health is quite low at all times. Even if I'm full health, my health is quite low. But there I was half health, and there was a shockwave coming, so I really needed to cancel my overload so that I could dodge. But this should be enough right here. Yep.
Aftershock. Back on solid ground.
Be careful with the shockwave. We're reaching the bomb phase.
And that's how amazing I am. Charged up.
It's like 60, right?
Eye of the storm.
Yep. Bomb phase. Oh, it's right here. We just stay. We just stay. Like that. We just stay. Yep. So let's alack right away.
Aftershock.
Oh, that block was really juicy.
I command stone and
Can I
soil.
block it again though? Oof, I couldn't.
Ready to rock.
I tried to ages just before, but something hit me. Ooh, there's a blue lightning there.
Rebound.
I think there's some people that's gonna die. Yep. I need to heal these folks.
Wash the pain away. Blast freeze.
Easy.
Okay, that was a good heal.
Ooh, this is going to be
That
fun.
was fairly decent.
Eye of the storm.
Now, I really need some folks to actually damage this one.
Did you?
Jesus.
Ready to landslide. Wash the pain away.
Oh, it started pouring rain. Damn, it's raining a lot right now.
Fired up.
It started raining right out of the bat.
Rocket punch.
Okay, now we see this one. And we back to the boss doing damage. Back to the boss. Back to the damage. Real juicy shit right here. We jump. We overload. We rebound. We heal. Okay, it's fine. I summon the winds. And now bomb. Now this bomb is on this side. So right here. What here? What here, mate? I have a beard hair in my lip. It's quite bothering me. Oh man, I really want to grow more of my beard, but the thing is, once your beard gets into your lips, it really gets unpleasant sometimes. Sometimes you don't feel it, you're just distracted and you don't feel it. Other times, damn. Okay, that's done. One more. One more to go. Let's actually do the last one, which is Harvest Temple. And that will be it for me for today, guys. But yeah, hell of a day, hell of a stream, a lot of content. And keep an eye out as well, because I am going to release parts of this stream throughout the days. So I'll release the festivals tier list maybe tomorrow, because I have another video for today, which was from the last stream that I'm gonna release. It's about my Blish HUD and me showcasing my Blish HUD, which I did last time I was live on Twitch. So yeah, I'm not currently right, because I'm playing, but as of now I'm trying to edit that out and put it up on YouTube. Probably today after lunch. I want to say today after lunch, but it might be more towards the dinner time. I don't know. I don't know how the editing is gonna go, but we'll see. Now, Harvest Temple. The end game of Guild Wars 2. Let's do it. We push. We push orb. Okay. Everyone agrees? No, don't. You guys are crazy. Whoever pressed F on that challenge mode, you have mental illness. I'm kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Let's do a quick and easy CM. Yeah, sure. Sure. Oh, my caps is so fucked up. Okay, let me actually give a lap right here. Let's push the orb.
We must cleanse that corrupted
Never
magic.
felt better.
Push it into the prismatic rift.
Okay, now stack.
Eye of the storm.
Look at this. Now CC.
It worked.
Okay, we got it.
Dragon void is exposed.
Now kill. Kill. Your weapon will kill.
Land on solid ground.
That's Forged Arms, right? Or The Forge, something like that. It was a TV show, a reality show, where blacksmiths would come along and forge their weapons and compete. It was quite fun. I quite had some fun watching that. Let's burst this Jormag. Split. Like the main host. I don't recall his name, but I really enjoyed his expression of "your weapon will kill." That's really good. I don't know if that show is still up though. Is that still going? Is that show still going to this day? It has quite some years in its belt if it's still going. It's quite impressive for the type of show that it is. Let's move out. Do we have downs? I think we do. I don't think. I know.
For the record, you've been struck.
Okay. But no one's dead, which is good. I don't want anyone dead here. Everyone up. Let's go. Burst. Burst that fucker. It's at 50% already.
Eye of the storm.
30.
Fired up.
And now we need to burst. Burst, 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 burst. Really, really fucking hard. And stack. Stack.
Charged up.
Oh me.
Aftershock. Eye of the storm. Wash the pain away. I
Yeah.
command. Rebound.
Burst these mobs. Stay in the middle, but burst the mobs. Okay, now burst the boss. Look at that. Very smooth, isn't it? It's been relatively more smooth than any of the old Lion's Court or the Kaining Overlook. Suspiciously enough, but we haven't reached Modern Moth yet. And it's from Modern Moth forward that it gets more complicated, so we'll see. But hey, folks are doing a good job.
Earth is my weapon.
It's a pleasure to see this.
Blinding compound.
Let's move out to the side again. To the side, guys, to the side. Get out, get out, get out. Ooh, that may be clutch. That was clutch. Now the boss. Kill the boss.
Another
We
corrupted
slay the boss. We damage the boss, but we avoid red AoEs. Avoid the bees.
Organa's void shall return to it.
Avoid the bees. Okay, I'm gonna stop pushing it. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Again? Jesus.
Charged up.
I'm gonna stop. No, don't push it over here. Don't push it over here. What the fuck are you doing? Don't push it over here. Oh, I managed to actually push that to the other side. That was really close.
Eye of the storm.
Mobs would spawn if it went to the blue side. Now be careful because there's still AoE spawning,
Wash
guys.
the pain away.
You guys are insane, aren't you?
Assistance, please.
Okay, we got the reses. Jesus, guys.
Overflow.
Careful.
We become one.
Now, strike. Strike, strike, strike. Strike it down. I'm gonna try to grab the orange AoE. I actually didn't want to do that because I need to push the stability now. Okay, there it is. Got the stability.
Wash the pain away.
I'm washing the pain away.
Free.
Oof.
Sharp blades.
Luckily, I washed the pain away. Luckily, I washed the pain away. That almost fucked me up. Okay, and here it comes again. Oh, we managed to cancel that. Oh, maybe not. That was too clutch for me.
Eye of the storm.
Okay, let's go. Move, 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 move for the kill. Watch out for the AoEs on that as well.
Wash the pain away. Last
Okay, we got one. Let's get the other one. Watch out for the poison, guys. Okay, we can kill. And kill the last one. Ooh, really smooth this Zaitan. Gotta say, this Zaitan has been real. Oh, okay, I had to speak there, didn't I? I can get res. I can definitely get res. Oof. Yes, we did it. Let's focus the boss now. Oh, so intense now. I really like the bump in intensity in the difficulty from dragon to dragon. I think Zaitan really shines on this fight, and it's deserved because Zaitan doesn't have a proper fight besides this one. I did stability ups, guys, so we're fine. We're fine. Okay. We're about to reach 2-1, and everyone's alive. Look at that. Even more smooth than Minister Lee. Okay, now let's kill the salt spray.
Once more, it's working.
Salt spray, salt spray, salt spray. Whilst that, I'll keep pushing. I'll just stop pushing the orb right away. Okay, now don't touch the orb any further. Just kill the boss. 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 Okay, now we push the orb. No, push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I got interrupted there. That was dumb of me. Hey, shit happens. Let's go. Swan. Whew, there she comes. I really like how she comes just out of the void there. Really, really cool. Here we go. Now, watch out for her left arm. She's gonna do a shockwave right away. That is it. Okay. Now, I'm gonna stack right here because I know this is a safe spot for the next attack. Oh, there's someone that's just gonna copy me, apparently. But we have space for everyone. Okay, good. We keep bursting. We're almost at 50. Let's go. Let's get it. And we got it. Now split. This is the most difficult part of the boss, in my opinion. That's a lot of damage on this side, guys. That's a lot of damage on this side, guys. That's a lot of damage on this side.
Barrier up.
Easy.
You guys are crazy. Ooh, now she's doing a lot. Well, now she's doing a lot. Can I slow it down? I'm trying. He's not gonna slow down. We're dead.
Wash the pain away.
Guys, come on. Don't over push now. Oh, I got the res. I got the res. I'm resing. Resing. Oh, I got down because of the orbs. Res me. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, we got it. Who else is dead? Who else is down? Oh, we can res. Oh, there. Okay, we got you. Don't over push. Don't over push. You're over pushing again. You're over pushing. Jesus fucking Christ. What are they thinking?
Wash the pain away.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. Oh god, that was so close. I managed to. Oh, I can res it. Wait up.
Ready to rock.
Jesus, what are they doing, man?
Wash the pain of eye of the storm.
Why am I the only one on the orb? What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's gonna bounce off. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, Jesus. GG. Let's try it again. Don't over push. Zimos, you're not coming. Oh, you are. Don't need to put mechs. I don't think mechs actually do anything here. I don't think mechs do anything here. Pokes just over attacked. Max, don't push orb. That's illusions. You control your illusions. It doesn't control the mech as well as you control the illusions. Oh shit. Who did activate the CM? Stop it. Stop it. Jesus. Okay, ready, check. Let's get this over with. Oh man. Oh. This is pain right now. Because we died almost at the last phase. And that's the worst time to die. Because you're gonna have to do the whole encounter again. CC. Okay, good. Now move. Move your asses. Move your asses. Go, 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 go. Move, 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 move. I get the orange and I move as well.
I will set you free.
Never felt better.
Okay, now we burst. Now we split. And now we split again. Where the fuck are you going, man? Could have just stayed. You were the guy that could have stayed. But you left. You chose to leave. Okay, stack. Okay, good. Now be careful because this guy is gonna attack us with his big mouth. The great big mouth. We want to move out. Okay, everybody moved out. That's good. That's better than last time. Now it's time to move in. Okay. Let's go, folks. As much damage as you can put. Oof. Somebody just died. Or went down. We got the res though. Man, again? What? Fuck me. Guys, come on. You asleep now? Stack. Man. I really wish people would stack a little bit better. Like the first pull was so good. The second one wasn't that great. Okay. There we go. Now middle again. Oh, I'm having some frame drops. I don't know why. Yeah, it's happening. Oof. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh. Doing harvest ammo with drop rates? Ooh, drop frame rates are so bad. Oh, they're getting really bad now. Okay, let's push. Let's kill this boss. Push the orb. I'm gonna start pushing the orb already. Fuck.
What began as void shall return to it.
Why not? Just need to be careful with the reds. Okay. Get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here. I have the storm on that shit. And CC, good. Now be careful. Oh my god, I said be careful, but I did exactly the same thing that I didn't want to. Jesus, my fucking Christ. That poison is ruthless. Those bees, man, those bees. Okay. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. You shouldn't put the orange there. People need to move. Now, what you gonna do? Yeah, now you're fucked there by yourself. Yeah, you fucked yourself. This guy, he literally fucked himself. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is triggering right now. I'm getting triggered. Oh no. Another one? Oh, this is an elementalist. I can res him up. Don't fuck yourselves up! Put that far away! You're fucking yourselves up by doing that! What is the logic in that? Oh my god! Oh Jesus fucking Christ, man.
What it? Rage at maximum.
Again, the same. Oh Jesus, this is gonna be awful. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to finish this boss, even if we do finish this on this one.
Invigorating.
Oh god. Okay, we got it. Oof. Still got hit.
Eye of the storm.
Oof. And we have one down now.
And aftershock.
Focus the champions. Come on, focus the champions. Bring them down. Bring them down. We need to kill them really, really fast. Oh Jesus. We have 2 downs. Need to heal. Resing again. I'm dead. Oh. I think that's a GG. GG. Oh god. Who the fuck is healing me? GG. Now everyone's gonna leave. You wanna see this? Maybe not. Man, Jesus fucking Christ. This is the daily, guys. This is the daily. HT. Daily. And we need a DPS and a heal firebrand. Jesus fucking Christ. We need a heal firebrand. Arise. I hope that's you. Oh, and now one left. Oh my fucking god. I hate... Look. You really need to be a little bit more... more aware of the other folks. Because if you are leaving a squad and you don't tell me the role that's left... Oof, oof, oof. Okay, so Zim, usually Lara. Okay, she's not heal firebrand. Okay, that's good. Let's ready check. Let's get this over with. Oh my, again! Another one! Why did he left? Oh my fucking god, I hate this. I really hate these guys. If you're gonna leave, just say the role that it's leaving. It's common sense. It's fucking common sense, guys. You're not leaving without any repercussions. There's another 9 people waiting to do this content. And you're just leaving without saying anything. It's so rude. I really feel like just blocking the folks to do that. It's so fucking rude, man. It shows no understanding for the others at all. Nothing, zero. And it's not like these guys just entered and got out. No, these guys did the whole run with me and then on the daily just left without saying anything. That's really rude. Let's see if we can get it this time. Okay, here we go. We push or
Cycle ends.
push it.
We must cleanse that corrupted magic. Push it into the prismatic ridge.
Okay, now stay here and CC.
That was a blast.
Worked. The dragon void is
Ooh,
exposed.
and here we go. One more run. Jesus fucking Christ. I am tired, yes.
Armor enhanced.
No, I won't join you.
Wash the pain away.
No, you won't. Why did he leave the fucking orange AoE there? Why does... These folks, man. These folks are really bothering me. And they don't ask questions either. They just, hey, if I'm being await, I'll be await until the end. Until the fucking end. I'll be dead weight until they can't carry me no more. Right now, inside of me, I'm singing that song that they edited with Sneb. Super Hard Punish. I think that's what it's called. Jesus fucking Christ. Move out. Move the fuck out.
Spark to flame.
We got one down.
Wash the pain
That
away.
was really tough.
Rebound. Total concentration.
Come on, let's get it. Get the damage going. Get the buffs flowing.
Ammo.
Let's go. This is it. This is the kill. This is the kill right here. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. This is gonna be the kill. I don't have quickness though. Why don't I have quickness? Why don't I have quickness though? Stack, 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 stack. Oh my god. Stack. Jesus, why do I have to say this every single fucking time?
I summon the wind.
I should have known by now. They should have learned.
Charged up. You already lost. That was a blast.
Kill the mob. Kill the mob. Don't let the mob stay there. The mob may push you from the platform. So, be careful with the mob. Thank you.
Fired up. Wash the pain away.
There's one down. Ugh, got the res there. Jesus fucking Christ. It's so scuffed. It's being so scuffed right now. Like, the first pull was much less scuffed than the last couple ones. Okay. Let's go. Let's move. 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 Kill boss. Careful with
You know
these.
what to do.
You will not succeed. What began as void shall return to it.
Oh my god, that was so close. Oof.
Eye of the storm.
Bad shape here.
Anyone? Help?
I'm back.
Okay, I got it.
Blast free.
Oof, she's coming this way. I
Getting
think that's
healthy.
enough. Yeah, that's more than enough.
I summon the wind.
Oof.
Rocket punch.
Watch out, there's one down. Ooh, he's right on top of the void. Get out, get
Wash
out, get
the
out.
pain away.
Okay, let's go for Mother Moth right now.
That was a
Let's see about the orange AoEs, because people really need to be careful with the orange AoEs. Orange AoEs may fuck up the jumps. Because if you put the orange AoEs on a spot that doesn't bother anyone, like here, I know this is quite far, but like there, this is awful. Look, nobody can move out of there, and now we're just all clusterfucked in here. Oh man, whoever puts the orange AoEs like that, it's fucking dumb, man. It's fucking dumb. It's gonna happen again. Look, 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 look what I do. Oh my god. This is painful to do, man. This is actually being painful for me to do. They are setting themselves up.
wash the pain away.
One more down.
There's one to remember me by.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Blast free.
Now I have two down. And I really can't do shit because these guys are just gonna kick us in the butt. Like that.
Rebound. Wash the pain
Can I
away.
get the res though?
I appreciate the help.
Oh, I knew it. I should have dodged.
Charged up.
That was actually too close. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. 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 Guys, come on. We're so fucking close.
There. Target identified.
Bird is my weapon.
Oh my god.
Ready to rock.
Poison. Kill Zaitan. Kill Zaitan. That's gonna be a
Getting
fear.
healthy.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
Flood it.
I have stability for the next fear.
Restore. Cleanse. Strength. Potency. Power.
I'll dodge that. And there it is, the stability. Fear should be coming right in a second. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, good. Salt spray. Now it does. Jesus fucking Christ.
Let the storm rage.
It's working.
Salt spray, salt spray, salt spray. Focus the fucking salt spray.
Charged
Okay,
up.
thank you.
Strength. Potency.
Aftershock.
Now, can we burst this one? I really think we can. But that guy just fucked up everything.
There. Target identified.
Jesus fucking Christ. My man.
Wash the pain away. Charged up.
My man.
Getting healthy.
There it is. Okay. I actually didn't know that that was possible.
Flood it. Flash freeze.
Okay, so we're very close to our first pull again. So we should be very close to the end right now. We just need to not fuck it up.
That was a blast.
And that's a fuck up. But I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. And can we get the res though? Yes, we
Flashing.
could.
Endurance.
Now I have orange. I move with another orange. Because it's okay to stack 2 oranges, guys. It's totally fine.
That magic buildup
Okay,
is
now
devastating.
split around the
Take
orb
tower.
and be
Charged
careful.
up.
Just be fucking careful.
Wash
Be
the
fucking
pain
careful.
away.
Just hurt. Just attack it. Just attack it. Just attack it ever so slightly. Don't let it go over too much to one side.
Healthy. Aftershock.
Calm before the
Wash the
storm.
pain away.
I'm trying to
Flash freeze.
actually work this out as much as possible.
Rage
Okay.
at charge. Rebound. I command stone and soil.
Evaded that. That was good.
Wash the pain away.
I really need to be careful with the smaller orbs. They hurt as hell.
Back on. Aftershock.
But yeah, I think this is quite balanced.
Eye
Just
of
need to
the
be careful
storm.
not to push it too much to this side. Okay, that was good. Now we need to go to this side. Okay, there we go.
Charged up.
Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Now I move again.
I command stone and
Put
soil.
myself on this side. Kill.
Ready to rock.
Kill, 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 kill.
Wash the pain away.
Okay, good.
Now's our chance. Finish it.
Kill again, kill again, kill again, kill again. Kill all of this shit.
Aftershock. Feel it.
I'm healing. Come on. This is it, guys. This is it.
Flood it.
You've already lost.
3 wipes later.
Hang on.
Here we are.
The dragon waits.
Oof. That was really bad for me.
Back into the fray.
I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got
Flash
it.
freeze.
Burn, 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 burn it, burn it, burn it down. Strike it down, strike it down. It's done. Good job. Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you all next time. Have fun. I'm actually gonna GG because there's some folks that need the rewards as well. We did GG for shards. It's done. It's GG'd. Yeah, guys. Let's check our loot, and that will be it. Oh, what a long stream today. Almost 4 hours. That was good. That was a big fucking stream. Yeah, I really hoped you all enjoyed today. As much as I did, at least. And let's just check our loot. Come on, come on. Give me a fucking ascendant.
Statistically speaking,
Not one.
this is
A
rather
fucking
rare.
one. How unlucky. Well, maybe next time. Gamers, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Remember to leave a like down below. If you're watching this on YouTube later, comment down below what you think about the tier lists. Comment what you thought about the strikes. I'll be sure to check those comments out, even if you're commenting like a year later. Don't worry about it. So, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye bye, guys.